I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping. Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Fly Shit, only the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
It's all the way live.
Fucking yuppie transplants.
Yeah, we in here, man.
We are.
We live.
Very live.
Happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. Happy birthday, Martin Luther King. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Mr. King.
Salute to the OG and his family and his wife that has been getting more attention in these last few weeks than she's gotten in the last 20 years.
Seen a lot of posts on Instagram about
Yeah, it's wild, but salute to her. Salute to the children who carry on the work and the legacy in a real way. You guys are appreciated. That's all I got to say about that. We'll talk a little bit more about King in a little bit. But I got the fellas with me today, man. Introduce yourself in the red.
In the red, in the flesh, you know what it is, man. It's your boy CCASH, man. Never Not Working Entertainment, Big Gas Gang shit and all that, you know what I mean?
That
Soup
part.
Kitchen, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
And
I go by the name of County Kravitz. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, a little bit of everything, kind of lit.
host, personality. You missing a
Little bit of
lot.
everything, man.
You know what I'm
It's a little
saying?
bit
My
of
boy
everything,
do my boy do a bunch,
It's a lot,
man.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot we do, man.
How y'all feeling today? Everything good? Everything groovy?
Yeah, everything is good.
I'm about to send y'all
Bless,
this
man.
link real quick, so that y'all can share it. We're gonna do the work on camera. It's cool. We got time.
Let's do some work.
Absolutely. How was everybody's weekend?
My weekend was pretty cool.
Any highlights?
You know, I got a new young boy in the house. So
Yeah.
Shots, what's up, man? That's what's up, man.
he
Why
just
young?
came up on
Shout
a
out
month.
fatherhood.
Yeah, he just came up on a month of life. So every day seeing his eyes open is cool. Then what I had a show a couple days ago. On the northeast side, I guess you could call it Frankfurt or whatever.
Yeah. I was there.
It was popping.
I was there. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
we gonna talk
Let's get
about
back to that show in a second. Kravitz, what about you, bro?
My weekend, man, was prosperous, man. Shout out FanDuel.
My bad.
Yeah, shout out. That was a great, like, very prosperous. Shout out FanDuel. You know, definitely go ahead get your bets in.
Let me get them coins on.
Yeah, man. It was a beautiful weekend.
That's what's
It was
up.
a
That's
beautiful
what's up.
weekend. And also, Dallas lost. So
I
the
heard
49ers road to the Super Bowl just got extremely easier by giving us the Packers next week. So I'm elated. Let's say that.
Elated. I heard
weekend.
that.
Question. You from Philly?
So
I'm asking, are you from Philly?
I'm from Willow Grove. That's in Montgomery County.
First nigga ever kept a G that was from that close to Philly. Anybody that's that close to Philly lies.
I thought, you was from Philly, and I was going to say, your team is 49ers and you from Philly. But, I mean, hey.
I kind of respect 49ers fans and like Raider fans because there was if you've been a long time fan of them because
Since
it
a
wasn't
kid.
fun.
They
Still
been
got this
through a
Like,
lot of shit.
it wasn't fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of teams would be like, all right, I know when you became a fan and all of that, but like some people was like, no, you really fuck with them. for
I'm
some
just
weird
from the
reason.
mind frame where you can't grow up in a Crip neighborhood and be a blood. Like,
Plenty of them do it.
I mean, they do, but I'm just saying.
Well, shout out to St. Louis because how the fuck they feel about it?
I'm just saying.
That's what be weird to me. Like, know your team could just leave tomorrow. The team could be like, you know what? The only reason we still got all our teams here is because they could be the bottom 10% of the NBA, NFL, MLB, or whatever, and they'll still be top 5 in revenues.
Thanks.
They ain't going nowhere.
Philadelphia probably got the most loyal, like some of the most loyal fans. You know what I'm saying? They've been loyal to a team like that never
Philly
won.
and Cowboy fans are the most delusional fans in this country.
Yeah, facts.
And I guess in a positive way because if you support your way, you know what I mean? That's what you want a fan to be, right?
It just be
In some
sickening
ways.
to me sometimes.
Like, it's
though.
fans that'll tell you Jay-Z ain't shit because they like the other guy.
Facts.
But like they like the other guy so much that they just
Jay-Z will never equal to that person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You want
That's-
fans to be like
That's
that
how, like,
sometimes.
yeah, you do.
I just think
That's
it'd
why
be
we still have
weird.
the Eagles and the Cowboys.
I think it'd be weird, like, cause I'm a fan of what I'm a fan of, right? But like, if my favorite rapper got a tour, I ain't gonna be running around like, yeah, we on tour, nigga. Like, but Eagles fans be like, yeah, we got a game tonight. And be like, you.
Oh, look,
When I was in high school, I
don't
used
play
we do
football.
have a game. We are a part of. We are a part of their success. We are a part of the reason that they get up every day and get onto that field.
Yeah,
noise-
but you
the
not
noise-
on the team though.
The
I
noise
am
in
a
the
part of
building
the
make a
team.
difference. You are a part of the
I'm
team.
a part of the team.
I guess.
Oh,
I mean, that's just how I look at it.
But in high school, I used to tell people Jay-Z was my uncle. They knew I was
it
joking,
happened.
but like
we used to say shit like that.
I used to joke like that. Like, yo,
Yeah.
oh, that's my uncle. Fuck you, me. Like,
Yeah.
I used to say shit like that.
That's
like,
how much of a fan you were.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it as a grown man, but I don't mind admitting I done it.
When you're a kid, man, it's you know what I'm saying, innocence, man. You just like what you like.
Cash, you brought up Showcase. One of the highlights of my weekend,
Right.
so to speak. Give us a little background on the situation, man. Who had it and all of that.
Well, shout out to
What's
my
your
guy
affiliation?
Epil 23. He an artist that I met in the city.
Shout out to E. He was cool too.
yeah.
Showed a lot of love.
He definitely did. He an artist that I met a few years back. I did another showcase with him before where I think he gave away like a stack. Like this is before people was doing that a
Nigga
lot.
sent me the link.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you everybody, you on a list of people, so I'm just trying to get it to as many
I'm fucking
people as
with you. Go
possible.
ahead.
But yeah, so he put on the show. He performed. He had other people performing. First and foremost, you know how the city is as far as like performances and shows. Like people would charge you an arm and a leg to like come perform 2 songs and shit. And I like the way he did it. It was thorough. You pay $25 to get in. It was food, drinks. You know what I mean? And you get to perform and you get like to take a little picture with his backdrops and all that shit. So it was actually not bad of a deal for an artist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got your highs and your lows, you know. Sometimes you're at a show and, you know, watch people and people are not very talented, but they give a lot of effort. You know? They give a lot of effort and that's what you gotta keep going forward for the culture, to push the culture forward.
So the first 3 performers
I was waiting for something.
the first 3 performers said 7 words of their song total.
It's the 7 words of their song.
Total. Like the first guy got out about 2 or 3 of the words of his songs. His homies was dancing. He kept trying to jump in and dance with them a little bit, but he don't dance as good as them. Then another person went up there and didn't get through nothing really, and the whole song played, and they everybody was content with their performance too, by the way. Right. And then another boy went up there.
But they like jumping around and stuff like that.
They was doing the everybody rock.
Blick.
rock.
The
Oh,
Blick.
it was the dancing joint. Oh yeah, you don't really.
It wasn't a
But they
concept.
wasn't them kind of songs.
Yeah. But
Niggas
see,
was
that's
singing.
what-
Niggas was singing emo songs, but they was timid, singing emo songs, trying to blick with they folks while doing it, but
That's-
not singing the song.
Like
That's-
Juice WRLD.
That's what I hate.
But
like,
Juice WRLD sung this shit, and Juice WRLD could rap.
No, I'm saying like it was like that emo vibe-ish, like the Juice.
It was
WRLD
a
kind
lot of Drake influence and shit and Cudi influence in there.
my
man.
thing is, if you don't have a viral dance that everybody knows you for creating. For instance, like y'all remember Block Boy JB?
Mm-hmm.
When Block Boy JB come out and did that song Shoot and he do that dance, that's his fucking dance. And everybody know him for that dance and that song. So
like
that
we
makes
knew
it
what's the name
valid.
for the
But when
Wu
you
shit.
just come out,
Pop Smoke.
but when you just come out and
Even
do,
though that wasn't his, that was theirs.
right.
Yeah.
But then when you come out and do any song, when you come out and do any song and just do the most popular dance you know, it's just like,
And when you don't put the energy into your own record, like we never heard this song before, yo.
Oh, they was that dry.
And you not giving us the song, you not showing us how we supposed to receive it or anything. And it's like you just got up there and wasted time a lot of times.
you do got to give people effort for being interactive on stage and not just standing there and rapping. Because I know a lot of people that do that too.
But they wasn't rapping.
Yeah, they were just dancing.
They was just dancing. And
well,
then
you got to think too rare for that.
the one young boy went up there and said, yo, the music is too loud. I can't go no louder.
Right.
And they turned the music down to a whisper, turned his mic so high and started peaking. We still couldn't hear this motherfucker. And then on the next song, he was louder. But when the dance contest came,
Mood swing.
$50 on the floor. These motherfuckers went up there and danced harder for that $50 than they was doing their own song. And I'm just like, yo, I'm glad I know some dope youngins, or I'd be scared right now, yo.
Yeah. But
I'd be scared.
I gotta say this, right? At the end of the day,
I'm scared of people my age.
at the end of the day, we all do, you know, as far as business goes, when we do business, like, you know, these showcases and things of that nature, like, yeah, you know, you gotta play the part of the monetary game. You know, you gotta do what makes the money, but at the same time, it's like we gotta start filtering people and, you know, really seeing who needs to be in what position. Like I could see, you know, just
If
a lot
you
of people
want
wasn't
longevity
sharpened.
and a good crowd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't like have a product and make sure only 18 of the products is like perfect. Everything, you know what I mean?
And mind you, Cash did his thing. Johnny Lace did his thing.
Appreciate you, brother.
The young lady, I forget her name, the little
Light-skinned chick.
thin light-skinned one. She
With the long boots on, the thigh boots.
the young girl, the one I said I know her pop. I can't remember
Oh,
what
I know
pop
what you're
was.
talking about,
Her.
yeah.
She had some cute songs, but she's young. Like they was like cute, girly, like
Teeny
they was
bopper shit,
they was
yeah.
perfect. You know what I mean, for her vibe and her energy. So I do want to say that about her. I just wish I knew her name so I wouldn't be saying that. Let me check. But and the girl that did the song with E-Pill, it was her first time performing in the first song she ever wrote, and she has a lot of potential in my eyes. Like a lot
That's
of
why
potential.
you do that. So, you know,
A
you're
lot
gonna
of
get the
potential.
people that's unpolished, but you're gonna get the you know, the raw diamonds.
Well, I
You know
could
what I'm
always find a gem.
saying? Right.
But for a while I was like, yo, was this like, yo, if you never performed before? Her name is Gabba Moore.
Yeah.
That's her name, Gabba Moore.
Oh, yeah. Her name was Gabby, yeah.
You ever heard of her? Gab?
No, I haven't done before.
Yeah, she could sing a little bit, and she had, like I said, her songs was like cute. Like I could see her get placements off of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That type shit. Like not something I would necessarily bang, but I understood the
They
value
was
of it.
fitting, yeah. I
Yeah,
get
they
what
was
you're saying.
really good, and it wasn't her doing too much or trying to fit in with
Right.
nothing. It
Or
was her
trying to be
skill
too
set.
grown and that,
Yeah, like I really
You know what I
dug
miss?
that.
You know what I miss about that's really missing from these showcases?
I'm listening.
I miss moments where take this young lady for example, right? You
Gabba
see
Moore.
her, Gabba Moore. Gabba Moore. Take Gabba Moore for example, right? You seen her, he was like, dang, you know, she got a lot of potential, a lot of placements. It used to be a time in the showcase era where, you know, you could really go to a showcase, perform as new talent. You know what I'm saying? And somebody sees you right there in that moment, bang, 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 right at you at that moment. And then the next day, you may not be famous, you may not be a
But
star.
you be emotion.
But you're, you know what I'm saying? Your emotion. A lot of these artists are getting that recognition, but they're not getting the motion from that recognition. You get what I'm saying? You
No, I
understand
hear
what I'm
you.
saying?
And I mean, I followed her for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm interested in her. I followed her for a reason, but at the same time, I gotta check your page out. I want to see if you're working for real. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
No, facts,
because
facts.
it's weird times and everybody think they could pop off of bullshit or off of one moment or whatever have you. So I do have a great network, and just like you do, and just like Cash does. And shout out to like even Fences a Lovely Light. You know what I mean? I meet Lovely Lay somewhere because of DJ, and I meet her at the studio. We go to another studio session. I get her with Son of the 215, and then like that just progresses and progresses. Now Lay in the mix from Delaware.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just because she was talented, she was gracious, and she deserved for people to know she
Facts.
around
Facts.
type shit. But I
Lovely
just-
Late charge $500 a beat too.
yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. So
That's
it's
major.
like it's one of them things where it's like
It's not bad. It's good.
I don't mind helping. I'll open up the whole briefcase and say, yo, pick your poison, and I'll tell you how to get there.
Right.
But you gotta be willing to work, man, and not on my terms. You gotta have your own terms of business and operation.
Already in place.
Yeah. Because I don't want to have to call you for it. I want you to be hitting me up like, yo,
I wanna.
just did some shit. You was right. Like you be hitting me randomly, like, yo, we just went to the drawing with the ball and just it was a good day. You know what I mean? Move. Move. So I'm
Use the plugs.
gonna check out her page and see what's going on, and I'll probably more than likely reach out to her pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I'm still here for that.
20.
I just don't go to them joints as much as I used to, yo, because a lot of them are not.
I don't either.
A lot of them are not built with the right intentions.
And then a lot of them aren't structured correctly either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know, I call myself the blueprint. You know, when it comes to that, you know, just being able to having that kind of power, right? Because that's really what it is. There's a lot of, you know, having that kind of power will send you on a power trip. No, you could be the nicest person in the world. You're still gonna go on that power trip, even if it's for 10 seconds.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? You'll
it's
have
the-
a power trip.
it's the power
It's a
mixed
big,
with it's the power mixed
deal.
with lack of patience. Like when you in a position where shit is rolling and you the main reason it's rolling, you organizing or whatever, it's a lot of bullshit that come with it.
Yeah.
So you get so frustrated dealing with the bullshit that somehow you lose the cool because you only willing to deal with what you willing to deal with because you don't have to deal with, you know what I mean, X, Y, Z.
Right.
But a real business person knows that bullshit always comes with business. You are not special. You got to find a way to maintain yourself in that. Go get a massage or a pedicure once a month. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Go
do
for a
something.
walk.
Yeah,
Anything.
get you some sights and some air.
Smoke.
whatever it is.
Maybe
whatever.
go take some pictures of some shit. Like
Listen, bro.
Take a trip.
Listen, bro. Since 2010, I've been able to literally advertise a business, answer the phone, correlate if there's a feasible connection between me and this other person,
Absolutely.
and then make profit.
What do you do when you feel like somebody playing with your time or they don't got what they say they
Plenty
got?
of times I do it. Somebody did it the other day. Lady called me with a job like that was worth like $1,000. She had all of $220, but I had to go through all this extra shit just to find out that she only had $220. She kept asking me, "Well, I got this, I got that, I got this address, that address." She tried to brush that shit straight through the phone, and I'm like, "Miss, you have to send me a calculated synopsis of what it is that you want to be done with this, that, and the third." Boom. Well, do I have? Oh, you young people, you just no.
You spinning, bitch.
This is black and white.
Spinning.
What you trying to tell me is going to be in black and white versus a conversation, and then I tell you something, and then it's going to be something different. Long story short, once she sent the list, and I ain't even tell her $1,000. I told her 500. She said, "Oh, I only have 220." I said, "Yeah, I'm sorry,
all
I
that
can't."
for that. But I
can't
learned
bring
from the
out my
streets, the motherfucker that give you the biggest headache is short. Motherfucker keep calling you. Where you
Yeah,
at? Where
for
you
sure.
at? They making up an excuse to be short. Anyway, but you don't go and put your phone in your face and say, "Fuck this bitch, she do bad business.
Yeah, no, it's
Everybody
a
spam her page." Like it's not. What do that do? But make me not want to fuck with you.
I'm about to say it makes you look weird.
It make me say nah.
Just
I
like
ain't
what
doing that.
rap
anyway.
niggas do.
It might
all
have
the
just
time.
been a hiccup, and you might out
Right.
me for some bullshit. Like,
Facts.
no, I'm cool, huh? And then rap.
People do it all the time with rap. They hit you up. "Damn, yo, bro, let's work." That's what's up. All right, bro. What you trying to do? "I'm trying to do a song. You do a feature." "All right, that's cool. I'm gonna need a fee for this feature." "Oh no, I'm good."
No, hold on. Now. You gotta tell me what I need a list of what comes with this
What you
feature.
mean?
Do you
With
do the
this feat.
video? Do you promo at all? Does it touch your fucking page?
Ask me that. I'll give you that type of answer.
Am I going to get a bullshit verse?
Yeah.
I answer that any of them questions, but for you to think that you don't have to know me and don't have no type of communication with me or relationship, and I'm gonna just do music with you for fun, is like bizarre. Because if that's the case, then why would you even want me on
to
your song?
collab.
No, it don't work like that.
Like,
All right,
it's-
so how do you gauge if they worth it or not? If it's somebody worth charging or not?
If I like the music, you know what I'm saying? Honestly,
Previous music or the record they sent you?
the record they sent me. If
I'm
I
about
really
to say
like the
because
record,
I think even
that's the only way.
Even the big boys operate off of that sometimes. Like, no, I
Right.
fucked with the record.
If
so
I
did
really
the
fucks
record.
with the record, yeah.
Kind of
But,
how Ross did Meek Jones.
but you gotta it all depends on the stats, and you know that.
Because, you know, Meek offered paper. He
Yeah.
really couldn't afford Ross, but Ross did
No,
the joint.
facts.
Yeah. I'm not mad at none of this. Y'all was going back and forth. But wait on
No,
your
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like where's the value? Like, all right, somebody, for example, I hear a lot of like $100. I usually hear that, right? I
For
don't
a feature?
Yeah, for a feature.
Nigga, I'm
Yeah,
paying
a lot of
y'all
that.
bean all day. Y'all don't even want nothing after that.
Listen, so
Is you asking for a
I hear a
bean?
lot of $100. I've heard $500. All right, cool. I just want to know what what is that?
Intel.
Include.
Yeah, like what is that going to do for this record?
Have you ever paid for a feature?
No.
All right, so look, this how I look at it. This how I look at it, right? Depending on who you dealing with is depending on who that's gonna go for that. Because if it's like it's somebody that's like, all right, I'm gonna just do your feature and I might post it on the internet, or if it's somebody that's like, I'm gonna do your feature and I'm not gonna have nothing else
Are
to
you
it.
going on this promo run with me?
No.
No, but you gotta understand if it's
alright.
if it's a person who got some shit, some type of traction, who already doing some shit, they're not just gonna give you their steam. That's just like asking somebody to put you on their fucking.
Like
I
the
mean,
way
that traction is a big deal with that.
like think about it, like, and that's
You're
why
introducing me to your fan base.
but
right?
that's why
Right.
we got so much respect for what's going on with Sun and Free. Because Free pulls up on Sun randomly, put up in Maryland on your shit for Sun. You know what I'm saying? Out of Baltimore.
Facts.
Right, but that's a relationship.
That's based on he wants to see Young and win and when he has time to.
Right.
Like super time to though. Like,
Right.
And not saying he'll squeeze shit in, but you know, Free busy as shit. So it's like that
That's the
type of
whole
shit.
thing.
That's love.
That's the
not.
whole
That's
thing.
not.
Motherfuckers got kids.
That's a big bag. If you
other
want that.
bags they gotta get
That ain't
to,
a feature
all
cost.
kinds of
That's
shit.
a-
So
that's a-
That's different than the feature cost.
Yeah, that's a different.
And not to compare everybody to Freeway, but like I got the record with Dutch, and I ain't gonna lie, Dutch folk, we closer now than we was when we did the song. But we was in the booth. He was like, "You know, niggas pay me for this shit, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love you to death.
Yeah.
I love you to death."
I'm all for if I'm paying for this, right? It's getting me to a destination, right? It's getting me to a
Well, that's
to a
the
place.
purpose.
So if I call you, right, or if I hear your song and I'm like, damn, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, it'd be fire to do a song with him. Not even thinking like, oh, yeah, if we do a song, it's gonna make us blow. Like I'm gonna turn up. Like it's like no, like he's a fire artist. Let me reach out there,
Alright.
and I reach out, yo, you a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hear my song, check it out. Oh yeah, yo, you fired it. Yo, let's make it trend.
but
You
that
hit
ain't
me
all
back.
it's about though. It ain't all it's about if they fire or not.
All
That's
right,
not
let me put a new twist on the conversation, right?
What if y'all both fired?
Let
If
me
they
put-
both fire, it doesn't matter. It's not just about
But that does matter.
It depends. It all depends on the person you're dealing with.
That's what I'm saying, but it also depends on statistics.
No, well, that depends on who you're dealing with because everybody doesn't
yeah.
care about that.
Yeah, it depends. Right, but then that's gonna make it depend on your relationship.
Let me put a new twist on the conversation because we ping pong in the same stances,
Yeah.
right? Do you believe that an artist gets to a certain point where they should only mostly or 100% feature up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would believe that
That point you pay.
you're at that point.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I also believe that you're almost at that point. You're at the point where, and not because of skill set or talent, because you have a blurred line with your second portion of hip hop. Because you still battle rap. You see what I'm saying? So there's still a little bit of the like getting over here part. You see what I'm saying? But besides that, skill set wise, yeah. But the fact that most of your visibility comes from you barking at somebody. You know what I mean? You still got the yeah. But start looking in that direction. But I just wanted to see if y'all agree with that. Because there is a time and a place. And sometimes it's not for the duration. It's not like forever. It's like, yo, this next project
it's a moment
or
yeah.
two,
Everything
show
is
them you can get
moments.
busy
Yeah.
with the motherfuckers or put
Yeah.
people that really get busy on your shit so that it could be what it's supposed to be. And so that you can hit the algorithm.
It's about perception. It's about perception, bro. You can be the hottest nigga in the world, but if niggas don't look at you as such, it don't matter.
Somebody
What I'm
just said, you do, for instance, you do a song with Sammy, you be in a conversation with Sammy. You do a song with Hove, you're in a conversation with Hove. Even if they saying Hove drowned you, you're now in a Hove conversation in the
Right.
barbershop.
It's just like a
That
battle
makes
too.
sense.
At the same
That
time.
makes sense.
That's my whole thing. Like I
But
know
there's a
how
lot of
people
there's a
treat
lot
me
of
with that
vets
shit.
that fuck with you that's hardcore rappers in the city.
No, facts.
And it's like, not saying them the niggas you need features from because you got vibes and waves, but like, you wouldn't have to pay most of them niggas.
No,
But
no,
if
no.
one of them
It's-
niggas said 300, 500, and
But
that's all they want,
I wouldn't be doing that necessarily thinking I'm going to get to the next level. I would be doing that more out of
That's artistic
that's-
growth.
That's
But it's
my
not
personal.
only-
That's like a personal thing. Like I'll pay nigga that I don't
But you
have
gotta
to.
think both ways.
It's
You know
not
what I'm
just
saying?
You
about
gotta do
artists.
both. Like,
It's
You know what I'm
about
saying? Like-
advertisement, and brand association is going to cost you money no matter what. you're
Exactly.
dealing with.
No, I totally
You know what I'm
understand.
saying?
that. I
It's
totally-
brand association.
Yeah, I
You
totally
gonna be with
understand
this person, and you gonna get looks from his fucking situation, and he gonna get looks from yours, and you
Right.
vice versa. So that's the whole. You know what I mean? So I feel like if the status is at the same level, like if I know I'm gonna drop a video, a freestyle video, and get at least 2,000 views, and you gonna drop one and get 200. What's the point of me just doing this free feature?
it depends
All right,
because
so
we all
I
might stream different on different platforms.
Can I? All right, can I say something?
Now that's
right, bet.
another thing. That's another part of the stats.
No. All right, so all right, so bet. So I hit you up, right, and I'm like, yo, like, I got this crazy song. Let's just say County
You
Cat-
or anybody else
No, I'm just saying like I'm an independent artist.
that I don't know.
I'm fired.
He's not
I don't
him.
know you.
Right.
I'm not me.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, yo, County Cash. Right? What I would personally, well, no, this is me. What I would personally do, right? I'd be like, no, like, I'm about to delay, right? Delay gratification part of this whole artistry thing, right? So all right, cool. I can pay you this 200, but this 200 stops here. Because when I drop this record, I'm also dropping merch. I'm dropping this,
No,
that, and
but
the
see,
third. You're not
this is
getting none of that.
That's what I
So
said
let's make
earlier.
the
I said that
delay-
earlier. When a
Yeah.
nigga say all they want is this, and they gonna do this, and that for it, you better off giving it to them than not. But there's apps for y'all to make sure that the business is legit.
But I would prefer, and this is just a preference. I would prefer, cool. Let's make this banger. Let's get this merch drop. Let's make 10 times what it is we were gonna make.
As a unit. But what
You know what I'm saying?
happens?
Off of your feature, you're
But-
looking
but-
at it like, damn, I'm making.
But what
Get a
happens?
stack off shirts and we ain't even drop no shirts.
But what happens is you're putting the next level of accountability and responsibility on somebody that you don't know if they're gonna follow through with anyway. That's just like saying I got $5,000, he got $5,000. We gonna go half on something. When we get it, and it's time to go back to the table in a week, he had to have did something with his. If y'all all
shit,
got T-shirts and this motherfucker is
look,
not promoting and selling
I look at it,
T-shirts,
this business, you ain't my friend at this moment. We just do a business. I seen an idea. It could
but
work
what
on
I'm
the
saying
merch
is
tip.
you're making it
I'll,
business.
I'll push the 100 and I'll still cut you your bag. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still came out way better than you know what I'm saying? Then we just gonna keep it at business at that point.
If you're the person
You know what I'm
that is
saying?
offered that opportunity, you're saying that you're someone that's willing to do that kind of business with people, but you don't even know if they're gonna hold up their end after the song.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
you, as far as what?
As far
saying
as
You
Gave me
like
the song. That's
promoting
literally
anything.
all I need.
No, you just said after that, if you don't want that bread up front, after that, we got merch and all of that you
Yeah,
can make
you
more
can
money
have
from.
that. You can have and off the merch.
So you just gonna get them their percentage?
Yeah, of course.
You gonna
I'm
do all the
going
sales.
to abide whether I'm going to go into it. I'm going to go into it knowing that
Cody gonna be at the merch booth by himself.
Cody not gonna be at the merch booth. Somebody else gonna be at the merch booth. They ain't gonna be there. Somebody else gonna be at the merch booth and they gonna be doing their thing. I'm gonna be checking in, making sure that the merch booth is doing what the merch booth is supposed to be doing.
Nah, I ain't mad at you. I'm just trying
So
to
I
figure it out.
just look at it. I look at it like at the end of the day, I called you for a song. The marketing and stuff like that, that's going to happen as long as I get this song. So you want this little $200-$300 up front? Cool. Then I'll pay the $300, and then I'll make X amount of dollars tenfold
But-
on the back end myself. Or you can go into this drawing with me, knowing that we're going X amount on the back end minimum. That's going to be way more than what you're getting up front. 9 times out of 10,
I got it.
You
Hold
see,
up.
like
9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, just on that note, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go. It's going to go through. You'll get that 0.1% where it's like, oh, that somebody might not come through. They might slack on their end.
Most of the
But
people
I got what it is I needed.
Most of the people
got
that
what
you
want.
would deem worthy of paying for a feature already know that is the difference between the options. They know that they could believe in your process and all of that and
It's
probably
not-
make a bigger bag, or they could take what they want up front.
But
They're making
this
a
has nothing
decision
do
to
with
take what they
streams or
want to
nothing
take.
Like that. This is like real shit.
No, I'm not talking about streaming. I'm talking about just in general.
Just the merch.
Most of the people that you would offer bread to do a song like in a real way, like you'd be like, no, he's worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gave him a stack. Let's go over the 500. Like,
I'm not
I
looking
pay a
for them
stack
to do
that.
nothing on the back end.
But listen, most of them people, if they say, yo, just give me 500, 700 or whatever have you, right?
Right.
They've already weighed the fact that they could go into the whole business with you, and they rather not do that.
Okay.
Because now
okay.
we just betting on a horse versus me getting some brown paper bag money that I can spend on my daughter.
That's it.
Yeah, that's how.
That's
I
how
be.
it is.
Okay.
That's how I go.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally understand it. I totally understand.
That's how it is. I mean,
It's
during
really
the
how it
holidays,
is. It's the reality. It's
Boosie
a slim-
will do a verse
Dude,
all
you
year
gotta-
for
you know
15
what I'm
grand
saying?
for the hood, right? If you
Right.
ain't got no label behind
Facts.
you paying, he'll do 15.
Facts.
During the holidays,
Cash.
you might can get a joint for 6,500.
Right.
Just because he running it up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
maybe.
And I
If you
seen
know
somebody
somebody,
else
shit.
interview yesterday, and they said the same thing.
Yeah.
And then they was like, and don't let me like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it is
Yeah.
what it it was on Benny.
Yeah, you
Benny
gonna
was
get-
like,
you
no.
gotta get what you can get, bro.
Benny was like, you can get Benny for 15 grand. He's like, you think you niggas still can't get me for the 5?
Yeah.
He like situational. I still got kids to feed, and if I like it for real, might not even
Nigga, this is what we do. This is what we love.
absolutely.
But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm gonna be on no bougie shit unless, like I said, it's like
all
there's
right,
nothing
young
I
boy,
can prosper.
a young
from.
boy gives you 500, and you like the record.
Mm-hmm.
Do you run the race with it? Like, what makes your decision on if it's worth like going to the next
great
level
question.
with it?
with him.
That's a great
Yeah,
question.
with a young boy. Say he 22. Y'all got a joint. It ain't lit yet, but y'all got something. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
bro.
He paid you.
Listen,
When he do his showcase run, you hopping on stage with him?
why wouldn't I? Listen,
See? Look, look,
Listen.
look, 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 look,
listen,
look, look.
listen.
I don't.
Bro.
For
No, let me call him out real quick.
I don't buy it because I've been at show every single. I don't even see it at OT showcases like that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't buy it. It's good. I feel
you
you
mean?
saying it now on camera.
What you
but I don't
mean?
buy it, bro.
You don't see it on? Oh, you mean out of town? You mean
He don't see you doing it. Is what he said.
Because I haven't seen nobody do it.
do what?
What we were just talking about.
You jump on a showcase with somebody that
like
they-
no,
that-
you go
that
on a
feature for it?
whole you on they run like that song is.
But that's what you just asked for.
Nigga, if he
I
call
did.
me,
That's what you just asked for.
No. What I'm
If
saying
he-
is that's why I'm asking for it because it's something that I've never seen happen.
All right, go ahead, Cash.
if he
You feel what
call
I'm
me
saying? I
and
think
say,
that's a
"Yo,
big
come
difference.
perform," you already paid me for the feature. I like the song. I'm getting buzzed too. I'm gonna come do it.
So
bro.
he got.
Listen, call
got-
out.
Hold
these-
on, I'm about to give you his show schedule. He got a show Tuesday.
That's why I said he's 22.
he got a show Tuesday night.
Are you saying do every show with him?
That's his run. He's saying he's on a promo run right now with that song.
But that's
You're
a
on that
different-
song.
Now listen. That's possible.
I'm just
but in
asking,
the
what would
same
it
breath,
take to
He
make
got to
you?
cut a bigger check.
Is it a check or is it a relationship? Is it the record? What does it take for you to say? What's the difference between I'm just doing this record, or
Could've
you
did the
know
merch
what?
drop.
I would value doing the whole run with this person. With you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you gotta build chemistry in order to get to that.
So it's a relationship.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Savage T.
And
No,
it's
but
bottom
no,
line.
we-
It's business.
no,
We
that
just came
shit's a
full circle.
banger.
That's
We
the same
gonna
thing we
go
said
run
to
that
him
joint.
before.
Yeah.
I just worded.
But
it
shout
better.
out to Savage T. I met Savage T in 2014. We his brother was somebody I knew and worked with. We did music together. I took him on every show that I fucking got to. You know what I'm saying?
I done did about
fucking
24 shows with Uptown
shout
Zero.
out to shout
know
out
that.
to shout out to Doozy. You know what I'm saying? He was a part of a label situation I had before. You know what I mean? He was running with us. You know what I'm saying? I took him in the studio and put him on shows and shit like that. All that shit. And my fucking manager put him on shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't even pay me for features, bro. Like anybody,
No, like I just said,
that
I
I see
did all
that's
them
grinding
shows
and
with
they
Uptown
young.
Geo. He ain't pay me for the feature.
anybody I see that's young and they grinding, they willing to
outside
do, they
Gio,
trying to do some hot shit.
Geo, folk,
I'm pushing
but,
that shit.
But that's a relationship. That's
don't
why I
try to
didn't want to
hold
make
nobody
that
back.
an example
That's
earlier.
what I'm saying. You and Jew is different. That's
But I
like-
think he has relationships with all the people
saying?
he named.
But
like,
it come right. I
like
do.
I always say, Mad Labs followed me and Ace Spitz around for 5 years with a camera
did.
for free. You know what I'm saying?
It
And it was
did.
because he believed and we was making moves together and everybody was growing.
It come to a point where
But
where
niggas don't do that.
It come to a point where It comes to a point now where you can't just do everything for everybody. And that's where I'm saying that at. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, but my only question was, what would it be? And you said it was a relationship. So you answered that. You answered that.
And niggas gonna charge me? The fuck? You know how many niggas I done tried to, yo, I fucks with, you know what I mean? Or I need this. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that we grew up on.
But
you know what I'm saying?
This is also the way people eat.
Exactly.
A lot of rappers, and I follow, they don't really write complete sentences and shit. So, like, they gotta get their money over here.
I'm eating. I'm gonna eat too. So I'm gonna take them little. I'm taking them little 250s and trees and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So speaking of new music, stay solid.
Yeah, man.
Something I've been hearing me yell for the last 3 years straight.
2 years. Well, yeah, no, you heard it before, way before it came out. Yeah.
I'm looking like nigga. Stay solid.
You just dropped that single, a video.
I just dropped the video for it.
Oh, all right.
Dropped the video with the barrettes and shit.
Barrettes and your shit.
I had the clips.
Okay.
Yeah, the silver clips from where you get your hair done. You gotta keep it project.
What part of this city you from, bro?
I'm from Montgomery County, man.
Oh yeah, he's safe.
Him and Rosenberg. He was Rosenberg's first manager.
No, I'm just wondering.
You heard me? Before Rosenberg, he was Rosenberg's manager. Years ago. When Rose was trying to get his weight up.
Did the marketing for it, got him, you know what I'm saying?
But you hear what he's saying, right? He's putting it in the correct term, but that means he was working with Rose when Rose still wasn't believing in Rose like that.
Right.
So he been around that county, that Montgomery County shit. He been around. He been around. I give him that. But go ahead. What you was saying?
So wait, man.
What you was saying about this stay solid movement?
It's yo. The crazy thing is, I took all last year like I could tell like a personal year. You know how people take personal days at work? I took a personal year as an artist.
Took a paternity leave. You all right?
No, I took like a more of like a self dive into like myself, me, the person.
Oh, a lot about myself meetings.
Yeah, like growing, like had to grow up for you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
So towards the end of the year, I don't know like what happened, but Stay Solid caught like it just caught
traction.
Yeah, it could just caught traction
On like streaming or
streaming, and YouTube.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like people are using it in like their reels and stuff like that.
Dope. Congratulations.
It just caught some traction.
That's why you gotta put it out there. Go ahead. My bad.
Which gave me which gave me like the inspiration to kind of get back into the studio. And then, then we did a video to it.
So in your downtime, was it really downtime? Was you doubting yourself during that time? Because you said growing up, but at the same time, you said that Stay Solid boosted you to get back into the music. Was you feeling like you was putting too much into something and not getting enough out of it? Because a lot of us go through that shit.
I felt like I was putting too much into like the creative side of me and not too much into like the reality, real life side of me. Like the real life side of me was like,
bills gotta get paid.
Yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't.
My boy needed,
Yeah, I got kids. I'm a kid. You know
I'm about to say, you got kids now?
I have a kid.
I just asked you who was on the paternity.
Shit, I got kids.
But I got, you know what I'm saying? But it feels like it, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to raise myself and him at the same time. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it was tough. It was a tough year, but Stay Solid came. It was like, we shot the video to it, and I went in the studio, finished up the whole bunch of songs and shit one night, and
all them joints that you was, I got something to it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. All of them joints,
all of them.
No, because he used to like sleep in the studio at one point, and he was engineering his own shit, or somebody would slide through and they would do, you know what I mean?
Damn.
So like, it's a lot of times I've been in there, and he play vibes, but he wouldn't play the whole song. He'd be like, yeah, this something I worked on last night, this something I worked on last week. Yo, this is a joint I might want to get you on. Like, it was shit that wasn't done. Which happens in the studio.
Artist.
This shit is digital now.
That's part of being an artist. We do that. We paint half a picture, put it down, come back to it. I write like that sometimes.
I haven't had a home studio I'm able to do that in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. But
I don't have the convenience of that no more.
I write like 2 hooks, or I write a half a verse sometimes, and then I go back and write something to the hook, or write the verse, or finish the verse.
But
as artists, we do that.
I write fast though. Like I could literally go to the studio with an idea,
shit,
and we'll be laying that song
Piss
within
me
15
off,
minutes of the session. Like,
Challenges you.
I can
No,
too.
like it challenges you. It really like
don't rush.
Right.
No, but
Don't rush. I don't start
but that's-
writing until I figure out direction, and then I just write.
But that's where like
You just gonna burp in the mic. This
Yes,
nigga is crazy.
you being
yuppie transplant.
a mentor. You know what I'm saying? You being a
You had
mentor
your
in the way
nipple
you
on
are.
live, bro. Fuck out of here.
You'll be sitting there writing, and you'll notice when somebody is moving faster than they usually move, and you'll be like, "Yo, chill out."
Yep.
Like I'm just jotting some things down.
Yep.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the chat. So you'll get back into your groove and shit, but it still challenge you in the back of your mind. You still like, no, like I'm going like, no, you about to write some fire shit in fucking 89 seconds. I'm about to write this shit in 90 seconds.
A lot of times that.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even
ain't
about
worth it.
A
time.
lot of times
You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit, it
worth
motivates you
it.
like that when you're in the studio with other people.
Now, motivation to get the shit done and not the lollygag is one thing. But if you got to get your shit off, man, and especially if it's multiple people on here, it's not just you getting off your energy or your vibe, yo, make sure that you willing to, because somebody on there gonna make sure that shit hurt. Y'all ever did a record with somebody and you was like, what happened to the record? And they was like, I mean, you can put it out if you want. Cause they feel like they lost on the joint. Like, you got to hold on with some shit.
Yo, that happens to me all the time.
Like, bro, get your shit off.
That's why none of my features with people come out for unless it comes out of
Let
my
me ask y'all a
pocket.
question.
They be like, yo, you didn't have to do that.
If you do a record, right, with somebody, they put you on a song.
We gotta get back to Stay Solid, but go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if you put somebody on a record, a feature or whatever, and you don't like the feature, is it cool for you to clip their verse?
No, you tell them, rewrite it, and they can't make a better verse.
What if I
then
just
they
don't
can't.
want to go through that? And
I mean,
my
it
deadlines
depends.
don't meet that.
If it's a deadline thing,
Then
your
there you
options
go.
is your options.
Yeah.
You just said two different things.
Yeah.
If I got time, then and it's funny because I always say it, like, there's blurred lines when it comes to that, right? And I got a perfect example. Young Jeezy, my president is black. You send it to Nas. So Nas could give you some black power, thoughtful shit, and he's talking about how big Hulk Hogan's arms is and shit like that, and trying to rap like you.
Right.
You can't really send that back to Nas. Like, you kind of gotta be happy that he replied, because this not gonna make the deadline. If you
Or
gotta
do
wait on the new
you
one.
do you just cut his verse off and let it go with your shit on there?
You want to have Nas on my president is black.
I mean, if it's
not.
Nas, but
But
I'm
what
saying,
I'm
if
saying
it's
is-
at the level where we at right now, that's what
then
I'm
we
saying.
don't have deadlines. So
Yeah.
I can always hit
Like I
you
said,
up
you don't
and be
have a
like,
deadline.
bro, I fuck with what you
I might
did.
got my own deadline.
No, bro.
What you mean?
You can move your deadline, bro.
Then that's on you.
Why I can't move my? Why I
No,
gotta
it's
move
always
my deadline?
it's always up to you.
You ain't nothing-
But
you
why
can be
not
like,
try to
"All
get a
right, we're gonna move
redo?
it the day after.
I
Like, you
might
have
not
the
want to
restriction.
do that though. Is what I'm saying.
If you think that he stunk it, then that's fine.
No, what if he ain't follow the topic manner and it's gonna change?
But
the
if he
trajectory
dope,
of their
then
songs?
tell
So
him nudge it.
communicate it.
What if I know he not
Capable?
really? No. What if let me finish? What if I know he not really putting his energy in the music anymore?
Then why'd you have him on the record
Yeah,
in the
now
first
Because
place?
he
you
was.
shuffling the deck, boy.
I'm not. I got a situation with one of my young boys who I used to trap with his pop.
So why are you sending a record if he not into it?
He did the record with me. I took him to the studio with me. And he was going through a lot of shit at the time. And then when I seen him again, he said that he wasn't doing music no more. He was focused on his engineering career.
Then you
And he
can
just
take
had
him
his
off.
son and shit like that. Yeah. So
But
I
that's
took him
a
off
whole
the record.
different
He's not even
scenario,
on.
right.
He's not even on.
But
whole nother
he
What
still
you mean?
said-
I'm just saying
But
the
he still
hypothetical shit.
You also said he engineering. He still sound like somebody you could ask to do a redo.
No, he said he was doing some engineering.
Like real engineering.
Yes.
Okay, that's dope.
He wasn't even trying to do
No, that's
music no
even
more.
better. Like,
That's what I'm
no.
trying to tell y'all. Y'all
No.
making me seem like some type of bad
you
guy.
didn't tell us the scenario. You asked us something
don't think
super
anybody's
vague,
a
and we
bad
gave
guy.
you the answer to what you asked us.
You know what I'm saying? Though, when it's my record, I don't have an obligation to tell another
No,
man that he
you
not
don't
gonna be on
have
the
an
song.
obligation. You asked us what we would do
Oh, okay.
and what was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm just saying, I had a situation like that on network. But go ahead.
Because
Stay
even
solid,
like,
man.
Back to
That's
stay
all.
solid.
Stay solid.
Back to stay
man.
solid.
yeah.
I don't want.
No, I'm just saying.
Have you ever heard Stay Solid? Stay Solid is an
I ain't
R&B
hear that,
record.
Joe. I wanna hear
It's
it.
an R&B record. Is it an R&B record?
It is an R&B record.
I thought you officially made an R&B
yeah.
record in the
Yeah,
2020s.
I have
you know what I'm saying?
I have tapped into my R&B like
Because they say it don't exist no more.
yeah. I have tapped into like that side of the world.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I got some
Make
R&B
noise
shit
for
too.
that.
Yeah, yo, you know what's crazy? I figured out what kind of music I make.
Oh my goodness.
I make makeup music.
Oh, you a simp?
No. I make music. I make music. No, seriously. No, I'm not. Hell no.
That shit lingered so long. Like,
I make music that, you know what I'm saying, that if you have a bond with a person, you know what I'm saying, y'all break apart, whatever case may be, whatever. It's certain things like get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger, it's a bigger deal here than whatever it is that y'all went through.
Is that only in like a relationship with a female situation, or is that any type of relationship?
thank you.
That could really be any relationship.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because
You know
I
what
got
I'm saying? So the
ideas
song
for
Stay
shit like
Solid
that.
is like that as well. Like you
Can that be dangerous
stay
to the?
solid with your bros and stay solid with your
Can that be dangerous to the point that you might be holding on to people that are holding back your elevation? Some people are for reasons and seasons and so forth.
absolutely. I think
And
there's
if you're willing to get over everything and just try to keep the same bond with everything, that could become a hindrance at a point.
no, I truly understand. If your bond's not growing, then it's definitely a season thing. Like there's supposed to be growth. Like
Yeah.
and throughout a season, there's growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The leaves start to change.
You can't just sit at a table so that you can feel like you could be a part of
Exactly.
another table all day.
Exactly. There has to be some type of multiplication going.
You didn't even see what I did there, but anyway,
I didn't.
It's
Went
cool.
Right over my head.
it's cool.
I'm gonna see you
I
on the
caught it,
playback.
bro. I'm a battle rapper.
I'm gonna see you on the playback.
Motherfuckers
You
just
say
every
you'll see it on the
time,
playback,
every time I
that's
see the
funny as
video, motherfuckers just sitting at a table
You
so
saying
that
see
they
it
can
on the
feel like
camera.
they
Ain't that
sitting
what
at
they
a
saying? Battle
table.
rap. You gonna see this on camera. We gonna run it back on camera.
Running
We gonna
back's
see it on
going,
camera.
yeah. Nah, but
You could run it back all the time you want. If you ain't at a certain level of intelligence, you ain't gonna understand what the fuck is going on.
and you know what's crazy? I had a conversation recently about you know how people say it's certain kind of people that they just deny getting knowledge from. You broke, fuck you gonna tell me, all type of shit, right?
Right.
But somebody could tell me something wrong, right? But they could say it in a smooth way, perhaps, right?
Right.
And like they say some fly shit, like some Mac shit. And
Right.
then you get in your car, you ride it, you thinking of the quote, you like, that sound cool. Then you like, this nigga just told me
That's
he
some
was lazy as
right.
shit.
That's some bullshit.
But I took the time to dissect that. I figured out how that operates. I know how to identify it now.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I took my mind off of whatever else was going on in my mind to do
Facts.
that.
Right.
You can still get something from that.
You can get some type
It's
of
a lesson in
progress
everything.
from
You see
some
what I'm
bullshit.
saying?
Yeah.
It's a lesson in everything.
Like, you know how many conversations we've had with people about what they do and so forth and so on? We've never walked out of those conversations with the same amount of knowledge that we walked in with.
Right.
No matter how
You
slow
gonna
they
learn
talk,
something.
no
Yeah.
matter how confused they were about the situation, we figured some shit out doing it.
Facts.
Right?
No, 100%.
So it's just be like, you know, that's just one of them things. Shout out to Stay Solid. I want to say this for real. It's a dope record. And I think that it's a timeless record. And I think that on some Tyrese ballad shit, like, it's like, it shows that you could progress into, what was the ballad Tyrese did? What was it called?
Yeah, a couple.
It was a few years ago he did a joint that he was hype about. Anyway, but it shows that you really can get there and still get in the club with me and still, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that, because
Versatility.
we got records together, but everybody be like, this nigga like a chameleon. Like he really like a reader. Like he could emulate shit really well. Like if he catch a vibe and it inspires him,
On some Tory type shit.
he find a way. Yeah, literally on some
Yeah.
Tory shit. But I don't like comparing niggas directly, but it's Tory-ish.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Tory-ish. So like I really fuck with Stay Solid, so I'm glad that it
He's
caught
the only
for
person
you.
you could compare like that though. Anyway.
I want you to start looking at you different because what I said to you was before I knew that even caught traction.
Facts.
You hear what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, CCASH. CCASH, my
Yeah,
boy.
we just dropped a project called Net Worth. It's out now. All platforms. It's 10 records.
Oh, my logo on the album cover? Oh, no.
It's not. You might
How
have
the
received-
fuck you forget
You
that?
might have received an invoice for that, buddy.
I should have invoiced you. That's like having
can
Def
invoice each
Jam
other.
on your shit in Philly. What do you mean?
No, but I got Prezi on that joint.
Prezi.
I got my guy
Prezi be rapping.
Ghetto Rich.
Yo,
got a lot
Prezi
of trash.
drowned a nigga in Marcy. that was actually good. Like homie was rapping. When I say Prezi drowned this nigga,
The
dog.
nigga CG
I'm
top.
on fire right now.
Yo, my bad. But I was there. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
on
was
fire
there.
right now. That's
and we
my-
was out of
that's my
state.
dog.
You know what I mean? It's different when you go out of town with niggas
shout
and
out-
you
shout
got to
out-
stand across from niggas that's looking at y'all niggas,
Yeah, no offense.
and it ain't 100 of y'all in the room.
Yeah, you know, shout out Prezi. That's
Yeah, shout out to HMO Prezi. Shout
And
out
mind
to
you,
whole gas
Cash body
gang.
something that day, but your work was a little easier than Prezi's that that day.
lot
But
of
y'all
check
both
shit.
got crazy.
He had a crazy opponent though. That's good when you
Yeah.
when you still stand tall on a good opponent.
But we
You know what I'm
walked
saying?
out of there like this. We walked out the projects like this.
him and Luke just dropped out.
Nigga, where is
Yeah, that
Brooklyn
shit-
Bowl?
That shit hot.
Fire.
Shout out to
That shit fire.
shout out to President.
But stay out the trenches?
And Luke. Yeah, don't
Don't
be
get caught in the
And I-
trenches.
yo,
Don't
and
be in the trenches.
don't be in your hood or some shit like
Oh yeah,
that.
it's a minister. Don't be a minister. Yeah, it's
It's
one
a
of them
spoof
joints.
off John, but they going that cause they going that
Trenches.
easy on that John.
Yeah, it was a good joint.
I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with a lot of rappers, but that was a good joint.
No, they was rapping on it, but bro, you
Prezi
can't
and
go
Luke,
at
like they was.
you can't be Philly like an MC in Philly and go at another Philly
He was
rapper
talking.
and
I
not
like
rap. Like
Yeah, you
No,
got
that's
to.
what I'm saying. It gave me
you
those
can
vibes,
style
bro.
and
Like,
swag,
gave
but
me
you
those
gotta
vibes.
get bars off too.
Yeah, they
I
did.
love it.
They did.
Cause you know, like it's a perfect example, a nigga like Dutch will actually swag some shit, but
Yeah.
you gonna get some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we still got that, but you gotta get your shit off. But go ahead, man. Back to the project,
Yeah,
man.
man. Prezi, Ghetto Rich, Wise, Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think who else on that joint. It might be like one more feature on that joint.
That's light.
We got a couple videos
Ain't
about
get
to
a
drop.
Sammy record yet.
Yeah, we about to do that too. We got a couple videos about to drop on that joint. Definitely gonna be a Pop My Shit video. Definitely gonna be one for that nigga. Maybe like 2 other joints. You know what I mean? In the next like month and a half or so. Coming out back to back type shit. You know what I mean? And then we battling and shit like that. In between that, I got a battle on the 20th, K Shark TV Promotions out in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm battling some guy named Quana Rebel from Yonkers. Then the 27th, I'm on Gate to the Garden. I'm battling Ready Rock from Camden.
What was your record last year?
8-0. Smokesies. No debatables.
Y'all gotta get my
Everybody's
man
died.
them plates.
Niggas are scared, but
We
you know
was
what I mean?
on Married to the Bars. We was on Angry Fan.
I'm really like, bro.
Oh,
I'm really
well,
like.
I was on Angry
I'm like Jerron Ennis out this joint on the come. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't like the fact that I talk my shit before and after the battle.
Pop my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Any notable joints? Any like notable joints that like stand out? Like big plates.
I had Smoking and Wide Marcy. That was a good joint.
He
But
drowned.
he just didn't act up. He ain't battle how he usually
He ain't give it up. He drowned a nigga. Smoking and Wild ran for 2.5 minutes. He ran for 9.
Bad.
He ran for 9. And I mean 9 all reaction, all interest, all
Was
like
drawn out.
no
That's
dry
why
spot.
it was 9. I battled B.O.B. from Jersey. He hot. He got a little name too. He had some battles.
You went
Who else?
crazy
I
on
battled
him.
Killer
though.
Tone before, if you know him.
You know Killer Tone.
Battled
Yeah.
Diggs from Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I got some names, you know, some runners, but I don't got no big names yet. But I was supposed to have a battle with this guy, Prez Mafia. You know what I'm saying? But some shit got fucked up with a
I
different
like
league.
Prez. Not on those shit. I like his energy. I think that'd be a good joint.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
I think like the way Philly niggas give it up, he one of them niggas that
Yeah.
we like that kind of back and
Depends on,
forth.
it depends on what present you gonna get. You know, he
No, yeah, that too. That too.
That's what I'm
Same
saying.
thing.
He
Yeah,
could
man.
come in there acting like a lot of listen.
But if it's
niggas be
in,
talking about
hold up,
names.
is that in Philly?
What the battle?
If you would battle him,
That battle was supposed to happen in New York. No, in Jersey at Good Slick
that's a
Walk
good
store,
joint.
but it got
the
took off
Slick
the
Walk
card.
store.
Jersey,
We
yeah,
talked
John.
about that
I was supposed to
because
be on that,
niggas take a lot of pride in battling Philly niggas and battling in Philly. They don't even care about
They
you.
don't care about you.
They care about Philly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll still get a good battle out of a nigga that wouldn't give it up to a lower nigga just because you a Philly nigga and he know you nice.
This
He
what
know
I
you
wanna-
gonna rap.
This what I want to say though, bro. Because I be fucking with these niggas, like trolling them, taking their heads
They
off
don't
of
like
pictures.
you for that though.
No, I take their head off of pictures and put it in a movie video, and there's some hilarious shit that you doing and all that before the battle. Dumb niggas don't like that shit
They
because
don't
it's
like
like
that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. That would piss
when I do
If I
that,
was a battle rapper.
when I do that type of thing, it makes these niggas like, damn, I just lost my thought. Yo,
It made these things like, yo, who is this nigga? He don't deserve to be trolling me. I don't have to take the battle.
yeah, that's what niggas be on.
I hate that. I hate
because
that.
of
And
that,
I
niggas
seen
act like they be scared. Like, I'm telling you.
And shout out to Walker. I seen Walker do that recently, and I seen Muwap kind of do it recently, and they both kind of cleaned it up.
Hearing about
But
this Muwap guy.
Muwap
He
lit,
fired?
and shout out to Muwap because he
Yeah.
went out to DC when I went out there with Jers for the battle. He rode out there with us. Muwap good folks. He gonna be on here soon, but. He actually said on the joint, I don't gotta do this. I could do real estate and make more money than all you niggas. The niggas was in the comments like, what happened?
Oh yeah, that's,
Right.
yo, that's
Like, you can
battle rappers
always
is
do
catching
that.
on to reality.
You
yo.
can
I
always
love it.
do that, bro. Like,
Them
we
niggas
ain't
be
never
getting
gonna
to
tell
the
you don't
bag,
do real
bro.
estate, homie.
They really get into the bag.
But I just don't like that line because at the end of the
fuck
day,
with
if
my
we
battle
book
rap
something
niggas.
and we in conversation about battling each other, don't tell me you don't have to take me afterwards.
Yeah, man.
Tell me that when I'm trying to get you. Once we in talks of doing some shit, let's just fuck each other up or you drown me. Fuck it.
I just know that I'm a rap just how I talk my shit. So it just be like,
Cause I'm gonna pop my shit.
be prepared. Like I'm popping shit just to throw you off because they get thrown off. That's what my point was. They get thrown off and they be like, oh, he biting off me. I'm gonna just go in here and so we walking apart. The names, the niggas that's supposed to be veterans and shit like that. I'm gonna just he a little newcomer and then I smokes these niggas, bro. That's what be happening.
But is it a thing where they don't have, but so all they really got for you is the couple battles that they probably look up when they looking for you because you know they're not going through your whole catalog.
Yeah.
And name flips.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, you have a lot more material, and you just don't. We
Yeah.
Philly niggas, we don't give up on opportunity. We gonna just push the
Right.
pedal to the metal type shit.
Right. Like I ain't even touch on a lot of shit about the boy smoking New York, like how he be on Angry Fan and all.
He was
like,
on Married to the Bars today.
how he was all kinds of shit. Him getting
Shout out
fucked
Married
up.
to the Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to hurt him or some shit like that.
Yeah,
It was a lot of shit I could have like really. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I keep that shit like
But you hit him with the pause that
the pause bar,
the boss say, "Yo, I'm
the
too
dyke
Harlem.
bar.
I'm too Harlem. Fuck it, man. It
No
was hot."
disrespect to anybody in it.
That's what a nigga said, yo.
I had a bar where I said that the bull, you know.
This gonna be a clip.
Oh, you got the clip?
Go ahead. you about to make it right now. You had a bar where you said,
Nah, so look, I had a bar where I said, boy, you like a porno hoe. You not ill, bro. You suck dildos because you be choking versus dyke bitches. So if you ever seen a lesbian porno, they play with toys and shit like that. So
Right.
if he choked in a battle versus a butch,
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
mind you,
That was the
niggas went
correlation.
crazy and then other niggas was undecided. And then you just heard this nigga like, yo, I'm too Harlem. I'm too Harlem. And another nigga was like, yo, fuck it, man. That was hot. Like, it was the way he said it.
He said, I'm too Harlem. I'm too
It was
Harlem. He
too-
said
it
to his
was like
man,
the
like,
delivery.
I'm standing
y'all
there
like that
looking
shit,
at
but
it.
I'm too Harlem, though.
I'm not gonna react to that.
Yeah.
He was fighting it out loud.
But the shit was hot, bro.
That's how you know it was fire though. Because it was a Harlem nigga like, I
but
can't
Harlem-
react.
We was in
'cause,
Marcy
you know, they
Projects.
prideful, so like you get a Harlem nigga to swallow his pride and be like, yeah, that shit was hot, bro.
But yeah, like,
That mean that shit was fire.
I'm coming for, pause, I'm coming for the names, though. I'm shooting for the names.
What
all
names you
year
got
this
on
year.
your list?
I like Paris. I want to battle Paris.
I really think that energy
I was
would be
offered,
dope.
I was offered D.I. the Henny Man, but I kind of like looked a little bit past it.
Any man can rap, bro.
Yeah,
Any
like
man
I said,
can rap.
Yeah, don't look past
He
any
can
man, bro.
rap, but
Shout out
I'm
Battle
paying
Rap
attention.
Track.
I'm paying attention to the consistency in his battle career right now and his numbers. If I'm spending my money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna pay attention to, you know, what can exactly come back or what
Let's
can
talk
happen.
about this. Now let's
what I'm
not talk
saying?
about you spending money.
Right. But I'm just saying,
No, we ain't spending no money, man. What we doing?
That's crazy.
niggas gotta spend money, bro. We
Sometimes.
just said that.
Sometimes.
We gotta spend money at
Sometimes.
times. Like,
Sometimes. You 8-0 last year. Go ahead.
yeah, I definitely was though.
About to manage this thing. Go ahead, yo.
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
I'm just saying they got quiet. But who on the list? Who else on the list? You stopped that D out of any man.
Prayers,
was-
D.I.
Oh, Shorty. I want to battle G Love. I battle
Okay.
her.
You know J Love?
I do.
Who else? I was popping my shit at Shice Raw.
Okay.
Cause I beat up her little brother in North Carolina, but
Did she respond?
his didn't come out. Yeah, she responded.
Like in a battle rap or in real life?
No, in a battle.
Oh, all right. No, you said it like it was just like one of them joints. Like
You know
yeah,
what?
Like, he
then
gonna
I'm
have to
glad
see
you
me
clarified
again.
that because somebody else might have thought he said that too.
Yeah, like
Shout
that-
out
it was
to
just
Yo
the-
White. He
the
my
tone.
guy. You know, we throw on some man shit. We know we
Oh,
battled
alright.
and all that, and you know what I mean, yeah, we battled, and he know what the
On
outcome
camera,
was.
off camera.
No, it was on camera.
Okay,
I had my
okay.
round too, but he just don't got his. And the person who put the whole battle on didn't drop it on some stupid shit.
Wow.
Like you booked the battle, booked the flight, and all that.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
North
saying?
Carolina joint?
Yeah, booked my tickets and all that coming home, but you didn't drop the battle. And like they between like
All did that, bro?
That was
whole-
when it was either he go down.
They
He
gotta-
been in DC with us if he ain't go down.
they got a personal situation, right? But it's just like I just looked at the situation like, damn, if you moving how you moving like your regular life besides that situation, then you still can do what you could do to produce the content. I asked the person like, look, I could take the content and get it put out, and I'll deal with the cost or whatever. And they still like held it up, so I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
And then Yo White don't got his footage either, so it's just like, but.
That's wild.
I know I won that joint. You could go watch that shit. Well, it's all I archived that shit. It was from last year, but I could put it on my page at any time. Like it was on my page. It went up. I think that shit went up to like 2-3K or some shit. That's cool for me at the end of the day. Honestly,
All
like
right, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about going viral. You said
I
you
don't
kind
wanna
of
go viral, man.
you
Not for no
Kravitz
wrong things.
Kravitz kind of went baby viral with Stay Solid recently.
A little bit.
When they start adding it to the TikToks and
What's
all of
viral?
that
What's
shit
viral?
on a
How much
regular
numbers is
basis, it depends on your level.
Yeah.
I think viral is relative. I think like how you say 2,000 and 3,000 is cool for you. If something that you do in a couple days does 20,000, then you not viral, but you caught something. You algorithmic or something like
I did
something
like
happened.
I did like 8K on a clip of me battling Jake Bars. When I said
This is on AK
I sing
on
it
what?
to this. This was on
AK on what platform?
This was on Battle Academy.
Okay, all right.
I send you to the store for my backwoods. You can perform all you want. I'ma clap good. I hear you. I said I can't. Nah,
Stumbleina,
it's an old
Stumbleina.
battle, man. Fuck y'all mean. It's an old battle.
Who's fucking with you?
It was a battle like 2 years ago. I said, I send you to the store for my backwoods. You can perform all you want. I'ma clap good. I don't care about your rhyme skills, old head. Cause every corner got a smoker that can rap good. The whole crowd went crazy for that shit. And it was like kind of basic too.
And that
You know
shit
what I'm
went baby viral.
No bullshit. It was like 7,500.
What about you?
I tell you, I don't really know too much about going viral. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this much. I checked my total streams the beginning of the end of June. Cause that's when, you know what I'm saying, BMI dropped that ha ha ha, you know what I mean? So I said, damn, the fuck? Why my shit so busky like this? It's going crazy a little bit. Like, it was like over a couple hundreds. I'm like, oh shit. Like, hold on, let me check some shit. So the last time I checked my stream before that time was early February. And I was under like 1,000. I look up, my total streams is over 175,000. You know what I'm saying? Just when I'm like, shit, like the fuck, like I take a couple $100. That's cool. Like, all right, yeah.
Which is crazy. It's only a couple hundred, but no.
But you know what I'm saying?
that's
But
progress.
that's
On
a
the number side.
crazy leap. You know what I'm saying?
I would say jump, but leap is better.
Yeah.
Leap is better.
So I looked at, what songs, was what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did that, you know what I'm saying? And then that's kind of really what
Did you have a second song that spiked too? Like people went to something else after they heard that or something?
Mass Appeal, Snake,
Oh, we hear about it. I'm in that video.
yeah, Snake, that went up. That's at like 62,000.
Dope.
That's good shit.
Dope. That's dope.
And Come Back did a crazy leap. A crazy leap. That's
Nigga
at
was
like
begging.
22. That's at like 22,000.
Dope. That's
So
dope.
that like the
Them good numbers, yo.
Crazy spike. Like
Them
in
good
those few
numbers. Like I
months.
say, all that's not just progress. Those is jumps and leaps for them records. Like that's fire.
Like, so yeah. So it's
And it ain't over.
oh yeah, no, not at all. Like
Somebody on it already.
it's
You ain't pay no third party for that. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire.
Yeah.
I like that. I had a couple times that I kind of went viral, I guess. Me and Kay have a video on somebody else's platform that did probably about 5 million on some real shit. Yeah, it was a clip or a short.
Damn.
Like a short. I got another joint that's the video of the Philly goats dancing in front of this sign. And motherfuckers took the video and put the squeaky sneaker sounds over it.
yeah.
And that shit kept going crazy, and then it died down. And then one day, Tanera Da Vinci hit me up and was like, "Yo, you and Nikki stories."
Yeah.
I thought she got
shit.
hacked, or I ain't get the joke. Like I thought it was one or the other. So I'm like, whatever. And she like, "No, I'm serious." And I went, found Nikki page, went to Nikki's story, and it was the same video, but it had Nikki's song playing over it.
Oh shit.
And somebody had did it for her, and she
That's
reposted
fire.
it type shit. Like,
That's fine.
so it's like them Jones, like that one with the squeaky sneakers. That's the gift that keep on giving because these kids done see me, but I don't think they know it's me. Like I'm sure it's kids that be around me don't realize I was on that sign, that
Right.
video y'all was laughing at and repurposing. You see what I'm saying?
And that shit like that lasts forever. Like, look at the stuff that's resurfacing now that's going viral from 10 years ago, 8 years ago. Like small little clips of people just saying random things. That's 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
This
Like,
shit might make what happened in the 2020s. That might be one of them clips.
This is the closest I ever went to viral right here. That shit from like 16 years ago.
That's down there 1 million views.
That's me and Santos.
That's you and Toast?
Yeah, like back in the day, like
Shout out
That's
Toast.
on
Shout out
some
my cousin
man.
Wes.
we both was young boys. He probably was like 16. I was like 18. Yeah, we had a little 3-round drum, but they were only recorded like a round and a half of it.
One thing about Toast, aka Johnny, hella talented, great voice, very deep. But a lot of that is because I don't think people realize like his story is crazy.
Yeah, his real life story.
His
right?
real life is like he done lived 8 lives and not as different people. Just like you can live 8 times and not go through the amount of shit he went through. You know what I mean? Dealt with. And salute to him because like I said, I had to tell him like I was at his older brother's funeral. He ain't even know it. I was in 5th grade. Rest in peace, Big Jook, man.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Can we talk about this real quick? Are we allowed to say that there's clearly something going on between 2 sectors in this city and they just keep picking each other off?
oh yeah. I mean,
Memphis.
you gotta understand, man. You did what you were supposed to do. You did. The head was dismantled. You dismantled the head.
I don't know.
Now you have a chicken running around with his head cut off. What do you expect?
But like they saying, what's
I
the
just
name?
wouldn't put it past nobody, and I'm not gonna say who did what because I'm not.
I'm not saying
police
that.
officer or
I'm not trying to say that
investigator
at
or
all.
None of that.
But they say Yo Gotti mom was running away from the car. She was in the car
What, they shot the car outside the funeral?
in
or
a
some
funeral
shit like that?
procession.
So she was in the car and she ran away from the car.
There's footage. I didn't click on it because I don't be wanting to see some shit sometimes.
Yeah.
And if I do watch it, I just got to be in the right state.
Yeah.
I didn't click on that, so I don't know if I will. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's multiple videos that say this is Yo Gotti mom running from the car,
That's crazy.
and it just be like, yo,
So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of like I just at that point, like when it gets deep like that, I just let conspiracy theorists be conspiracy theorists, and I just click play.
I be scared though, cause like you know how it is. It's like motherfuckers that do good documentaries. If that shit good, you go believe that shit, and it might not be true.
Yeah, it might not.
So I be scared to watch certain shit because it could be attributed to something that is not really or whatever have you, and then it'd be like, I only got one version of it, and when somebody asks me on a platform, I'm only be able to regurgitate what I think I know. So I don't be wanting to have no
Who
bullshit.
funeral was they at already though?
It was supposed to be the way the headline put it, their kingpin uncle.
So somebody just killed their uncle and then picked off his brother at the funeral.
I mean,
If that was the case, they were trying to get him too.
I don't think it ever made the news that he got killed. He possibly died. Like, you never know, bro.
Right.
I lost 20-some-years to diabetes and colon cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never know. If he a kingpin, he probably was living different. He might have died from anything. Might died in something. You know what I'm saying? He might die like a boss. Who knows? He might have went out in something. Oh. Too many pink horsepowers.
Yeah.
Blue
Who knows? Like, yeah, too many blue chews, man. Shit. They should have told me it was a limit. This ain't like weed. You know what I mean? Who knows? But no, nothing
No,
ever.
but that shit crazy though. That shit
And I'm
going
sure
down
if I
out there.
click on one of them 20-minute videos, they'll tell me how homie died too.
That's why I say.
But it's like, it'd be like, do I even want to add that on? Like, I already feel bad for Gotti, and that's enough
it's a
without
whole-
me adding on layers of somebody else's turmoil and tragedy and trauma when, you know what just happened last week in this city? Like, you know what I'm saying? They talk about another mass shooting, which is under that's a whole new term now.
Yeah, but see,
Like, they changed that definition
that's
drastically.
mass shooting is not even like severe.
No, it's like
anymore. It's
3
like-
people got shot.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not.
Like in Philly, that was everybody
It
shooting.
holds no weight
Yeah.
anymore. Like when we heard of mass shooting, like everything.
There was
stopped.
100
Breaking
people that had to
news.
run somewhere
Like
or better.
you be in the middle of your cartoon, breaking news. Mass shooting.
Amazing. But I don't want to fast forward through. Rest in peace, Big Jook.
No fact.
Prayers to everybody involved in the situation on
I be tired of that shit, bro.
situation on the
That
positive
shit be
side.
sickening. Like just
All of this
keep
shit is
hearing about
sickening,
people
bro.
dying, getting shot, and shit like that, bro. That shit is like
Get off the internet.
I really barely be on that shit, bro.
Life.
I post my shit and keep it pushing, bro. Honestly.
I play a lot.
But
of
we on the
Monopoly,
internet right
bro,
now,
on my
though.
phone. No, but that's the thing. And I've tried to balance it out, but like I have to be aware of certain amount of current events and what's
Yeah.
going on. And even to the point of like the latest, like a lot of people tapped into that Cat Williams shit. A lot of people talked about it. They have not watched as many reaction videos from the people involved in the situation as I have.
Right.
They have not watched as many follow-up interviews as I have. None of that shit.
Right.
But because I don't want to keep having conversations based off of the first time that he ran his mouth and y'all saying he was drunk as hell and not have the whole shit that happened around that.
Right.
It's talking.
But it's a lot of positive things that happen for everybody that he mentioned, which is all of this shit is algorithmic and everybody's shit picked
Facts.
up. If you had tickets out there, they sold. If you had something out there, they viewed
They
it.
want to hear what you about
If
to
you
say.
had an interview, they listening. Like all of that shit picked up for everybody, and
Everybody
everybody's gonna
shook
pick
the
sides.
game up, yeah.
Facts.
Everybody got favorites.
Facts.
It's just as many niggas that want the Kevin Hart shit to be true just because they think Kevin Hart not funny, just because people been saying Kevin Hart not funny. Not because they really understand the difference between comedy or whatever have you. It's
Nothing
just
to do
that's
with
the
writing.
vibes.
We don't give.
So they gonna watch what whoever said something against Kev said.
Right.
But them people get traction. Like I think he actually like threw a little lightning bolt into a certain sector of comedy or in comedy in general
Yeah.
to where everybody started paying attention again at the beginning of the year.
Like revive the game.
Yeah, kind of like something's always going to happen. Like we can never
That's like
predict
if somebody.
what's going to shift
That's
momentum.
like if somebody. If I come out right now
about that?
and just diss a bunch of battle rappers, right now just shake the whole trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's the name?
That's what he just
Conway.
did.
That's what Conway did.
Yeah.
That's kind of how Conway got traction. He just started battle rappers because he knew they were responding. He knew they had followers. But he loves all them niggas. He's a rapper. You know what I mean? He an MC. But it's like, that shit just crazy because, all right, I give you a safer bet than even dissing people, right? Who knew that Soulja Boy was going to pop up on the scene and change the fucking game? Change the business, change the industry, change what you considered valuable in general. You know what I mean? OGs was like, man, fuck that. And it's like, this is a kid that produced, recorded, and put his own shit out and is teaching y'all how to use the internet, and he's telling y'all kids to do a dance, and you're mad at it.
You're mad at it, yeah.
Like he changed the game.
He shook.
That
he
wasn't
shook
even
the
negative. He was just Superman in that
hell
hoe.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that mean. Maybe in a few years we can't say that, but like,
Yeah.
by the neck.
like it's certain shit you can't predict that
Bart
just
Simpson.
shift shit.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't predict that. This little nigga from where? They sleeping in cars,
Yeah.
and he's singing about
He pushed,
Trap
He
Queen.
was Trap Queen for
5 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, until it blew 3
crazy.
years.
Yeah, three
And
is some
then
change
it
locally.
lasted for
and
like
then-
2-3 years though.
That's crazy. That's something crazy too.
He's like, I was performing in front of 5 people.
Remember he
Talking
bought
about
he
Trap
bought Monty
Queen.
the I-8 and they was like
Yeah.
he tripping. He was like we used to sleep in cars together, bro. He was homeless together. Y'all tripping if I'm not buying this nigga a car,
Mm-hmm.
That's when the I-8 was like, yo, you got an I-8.
bro. That I-8 still spooky too. Just like that that Audi joint they got that's crazy
chill.
from a few years back. Like there's a couple joints that's just like moments in.
Fetty doing some time right now though.
And he said you can't blame nobody but himself.
Fucking with that Fetty.
Well, he said the money wasn't adding up after a while, but that's because he did. And you know what's crazy? Joe kind of predicted it, bro. And
He spent a lot of money on his homies and all that type of shit.
not even just to spending the money. He got a rookie deal, and they pushed out back to back singles
Yeah.
on his rookie deal. He wasn't getting no money off of that shit,
Oh.
and he put out 7 singles in a year.
All hit top 10.
In a year.
All of
Then
them.
he broke his leg on a motorcycle in the middle of
Yeah.
that shit.
And then
Like a whole lot of
that-
shit happened. Like
I don't
niggas
know
was
what
going to
happened
jail.
with
Like
that, but that
a
shit went
lot
downhill
of shit
after that,
happened,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And it's like he's
Bad
still
shit.
on his rookie contract. This ain't a future situation. Like
Right.
this
He
ain't
didn't
get
get that
dragged
much
out
money.
for 3
Yeah.
years. They put all them songs out back to back, and they rung, but he was getting nothing. But chains and shit.
Yeah.
A Boogie more situated than him now.
That's because A Boogie went pop.
What you want, backwood? And that's not a diss to Boogie.
A Boogie went pop. He's
Well,
smart.
He did what G Herbo and everybody else do. When you get in the game, you find out what the fuck your niche is.
Yeah. That nigga
And
went
what
pop.
pays you.
He's smart.
You said Nisha?
Niche is.
Oh. I thought it was niche.
No. Niche.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's all right. You only heard the word. I can't blame you for that. Let's talk about the playoffs, man. Let's talk about the playoffs. My
Let's
man
talk
was
about it.
FanDueling and all of that when we started, man.
Facts, man. I ain't
So I-
even check these joints.
I
I'ma
know
check
you
them
want.
though.
No, you can't check. We just gonna talk about it.
No, not right now. I'm not checking them now. I'm just talking about that.
But I know you on Deckington with the goings ons and the situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Deckington.
Deckington. Now, yesterday was crazy.
Very much.
Did you watch everything yesterday? You caught
I did.
everything?
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Cash?
Nah.
Nah.
I ain't a
whole
big
lot of
sports
hanging-
person.
Hanging with the young boy?
I like sports, but I ain't really like, I don't sit down and watch it.
Well, that's perfect. You
whole
go ahead and
time.
roll your weed. We gonna talk. You go ahead and roll your weed,
I'm
man.
being honest.
Where you want to start at? Let's start at yesterday.
Yeah, let's start yesterday. Rams and the Lions was an amazing game.
Started out a shootout.
It was beautiful.
It was like
It was
bang, 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 bang.
it was
bang, bang.
it's exactly what I predicted on my ticket.
She said, oh, both teams came to play today. I said offense.
Yeah, defense.
In the
defense
first
was
half?
like, defense was like, oh, y'all throwing it like that? Ah, y'all got it. Y'all be all right. Oh, y'all
So
need
like-
us now? All
So
right,
like
come
the
on, we
middle
out
of the
here.
second quarter, it was
Yup,
just
it's
like
all
whatever.
right. Yeah. Y'all good? Y'all look good. I don't think y'all need it for all right.
14, 17, what?
Like, y'all
yeah.
really need it? All right, come on, let's get it quick 3 and
Bro,
out,
it was
guys.
lightning.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. And
They both look great. We sidearm passing.
I was scared for Detroit, though, because I wanted Detroit to win, not even just because I had them on my ticket, but just because Detroit hasn't won a playoff game in like 32-something.
Don't keep showing me Barry Sanders make it hard for me not to want them to win that game.
I wanted
Stop
them to
showing
win.
me Barry, yo.
I needed them
Y'all
to win.
cheating.
It was one of those things where it's like, yo, just for the storyline of the year. You swap
They the
quarterbacks
Eagles
2
this
years
year.
ago.
They the Eagles this year.
You swap quarterbacks 2 years ago. He's returning here, and he came here and gave y'all 300 plus with the chance to win the game at, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
He just they fell short. Defense decided, hey, we're going to play today. And they played. One last down. That's all they said, man. Staff must have went to him and was like, yo, we just need, come on. I did my job. Go stop having fun. Go play. And they played those 4 and they played. So, I mean, it was a doozy. I loved it. And then, I can't laugh every time I'm about to say their names, but the Cowboys and the Packers. Come on. I didn't see that coming at all.
You thought the Cowboys was gonna win?
I really thought the Cowboys were gonna win. Like no ticket, no nothing. I personally in my football heart, I'm like, yo, the Cowboys are. You know what?
No ticket, no nothing is hilarious.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to do this. Like I wanted to have faith in them. I wanted to. I don't know why, but a piece of me wanted to see them advance. Like they haven't done anything in forever.
Let's keep it real. The way that their year has gone, you wouldn't think they would go out this early at all. Let's be for
like
real.
they look like a good team, but that team is not under 500.
Are they cursed?
Jerry Jones might be the curse, bro.
Is it because he was at the boycott when they was busing the kids into the schools?
Sure.
I don't think it's that. I just think that they spend too much money into the luxuries instead of getting the job done.
I got another question. You know how they say on the Patriots? Motherfucker want to buy the groceries, cook the groceries,
Right.
put the like some motherfuckers don't need to be, and Jerry does it in the opposite way. He do it from up top, like Pat
100%.
Riley, like Pat
Yup,
Riley,
Pat Riley
with
does
the Miami.
with the Heat.
Yeah.
With
Do you
the
think that like that's becoming a problem, or even his association with the brand? There might be pieces that they could get, and we looking at what they got, like, oh, that's dope. But there might be motherfuckers that's like,
I don't
I'm
wanna
not
go
going to Jerry World.
I'm not fucking with yeah.
Like I don't think anybody's ever said that. Like it might be motherfuckers that's like Jerry. What?
Yeah. I think
You
it's
see
Jerry.
the stance he took a few years ago when everything was getting crazy, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
backed
no,
his
yeah,
boy.
He just said,
Like a lot of motherfuckers is like, man, if he don't
no
have that
parts.
Adidas bag full of the year once a month, I'm
Yeah.
not going over there. Give me the Michael Irvin, White House and all
yeah, I'm
that.
about to say, send me something, do me something good.
Do me something, because dealing with you is
It's no.
you're
it's
no Mark
leverage.
Cuban.
They have no more leverage.
You got all that money and you still
Yeah.
slave trading. Like you ain't Mark
Cowboys.
Cuban.
Cowboys have no more leverage. Like they literally they shit the bed. Like it
It's
was
crazy.
one of those things like Dak shit the bed. Like he like if he could be traded right now, he just got all that money, so it's gonna be kind of hard to trade him. If he could be traded right now, he'd be on the first thing smoking.
And can I keep it G, yo? It seems sexy to go be a Dallas Cowboy. Dallas is a great town to visit and all of that shit. Can I tell
Beautiful.
you something about Dallas?
Gorgeous place.
The best vehicle that you could buy in Dallas that's practical, not even practical, because you could get outrageous with the cost of it,
Right.
is something with a fucking 4x4 in it.
Yeah.
It's not a Lamborghini town.
Yeah. No. It's like
It's not a drop top
it's
city.
an all-wheel
The
drive.
sun is up all the fucking time. It's gonna burn through your convertible. It's bad out there. You need a fucking pickup truck
It's gonna be a
with 6
all-wheel drive
wheels.
situation. Yeah, or it's 32-wheel drive. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that ain't cool. That's not sexy.
Or a nice monster.
It's not sexy. Then I gotta deal with Jerry nut ass. He gonna be calling me, yo, come to dinner tonight, bro. My mom coming to town tonight. What?
Yeah, no,
You don't even like me.
Yeah. I just need you here.
All right, cool. So we about Eagles on now. Eagles games just started.
Okay.
What we doing tonight, man?
I got no like this is my own predictions. I got the Bucks winning tonight. I just really just have like ever since my 49ers exposed the Eagles with that 40-point put up, they just haven't been the same. They went from all my friends that are Eagles fans, they went from screaming number one, putting ones all in my face and stuff like that. And over the weeks since then, I just haven't heard anything. So I'm hoping that they're still alive because I haven't talked to them. But I want them to win tonight. It'd be cool to see them win tonight and Dallas lose last night. It'd be good, like storyline wise. You know what
It
I'm
looks
saying?
like the Bucks is going for a field goal as we speak.
Oh, well,
Did they
yeah.
score a touchdown? That's an extra point.
No, field goal.
Field goal. All right, field goal. So it's 3-0 Bucks.
So yeah, I mean,
I wasn't being rude. I'm like, something going on important right now.
hopefully we can get, the Eagles can get to like the 3-yard line and they can do the tush push.
You know, tush push is undefeated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Tush
once
push
they
is
get
like
to
205-1.
yeah, they get to that 3-yard line. Don't let it be first and goal. They get through 3 tush pushes.
I watched the game earlier. They did the tush push. Well, the commentators called it tush push. It wasn't as exact, but
Yeah, it's
they
close
catching
to it.
on.
They trying. It's
Eagles ain't about to be the
ban it,
only
though.
ones doing it. Something got to happen.
Yeah, they about to ban it over.
But is that
all
fair
season.
though? Like that's like the AI rule and shit like that.
I think for real, I think it takes away from like the essence of like having a running back. Like he's the back behind the quarterback that's running the ball. The quarterback's not even running the ball. He's just like holding on to it.
All right,
and
but
getting,
does that depend on personnel? Because Hurts is a black quarterback and they are running backs, most of them. Some of them are tight ends. Like, let's keep it G. A black quarterback different in the NFL right now. Some of the white
that's
boys.
facts, that's facts.
I just told you the white boy was throwing sidearm yesterday.
Yeah,
like the shit that they said only Patrick Mahomes was doing. He looked like he figured it out.
A lot of them have. They were
No,
working
it's the
on
new norm. Like once you see something and it's legal,
Yeah.
so is that fair? Because it's Jalen Hurts. Hurts could drop his shoulder and crack something.
All right, so do that. You don't need nobody pushing
Just
your
push.
booty in order to do it.
Just push.
I'm just saying, like, if you're going quarterback sneak, then quarterback sneak.
Why? But why make something that's legal?
You found a loophole and they about to close it up. That's
Is
all
that
it
similar
is.
to the crossover? Why not? What's the difference? Break it down for me. My bad, I kicked this foot.
The difference is
No, I gotta tell the people. It look weird.
the different.
Sammy got a comment.
OG Benny, salute,
Yo,
Benny.
Benny, the difference.
Benny been tearing angry fan up. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
The difference is AI's crossover is that was AI's crossover. The touch push is merely just a formation in
That's
you make it
everything
happen.
in football. That's the difference between you just explained the
You
difference
understand what I'm
between
saying?
basketball and football.
But you're guiding your but the
Am I lying, Cash?
The touch push itself is you're literally moving the player. The player doesn't he's not doing anything. He's just there. Like you're pushing him. Like you're just pushing him.
There's a lot of
not doing
football
nothing,
that's
bro.
kind
Like,
of similar to that. Though.
That's odd, bro. I can't
Like, cause
bro.
basketball is a game
Go
of
get
finesse.
you a Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And just hand the ball off and get your guaranteed 5 every time.
I heard that. But how many of them in the league? How many of them on the Eagles?
The Eagles have a
You
problem.
got Swift,
Eagles just
Smith.
like the Sixers have a problem drafting.
Brown,
You know what I'm saying? That's on person.
and it would take using Brown differently, which I think you can do
Yeah, he
some
out there.
tricky shit with Brown next year. He
If
top
there.
5.
If he's there.
That's what's crazy. He top 3, top 5 in the league.
He is, but he might not be there next year.
No, he ain't gotta be.
He might not be there next year.
But people fall in love with the city. That's how we kept AI so long. Yeah. People fall in love with the city, yo. Like even now, like just watch the Sixers game and shit. And what's my man?
Yeah, I
name?
was just at a Sixers game a couple weeks ago.
What's my Patrick Beverly?
I was just about to
Pat
say.
Bev
man,
wanna be a Philly
yeah.
nigga so bad, bro.
He love Philly niggas, bro. He love
You
that
ain't see
shit,
that
bro.
video that went through the grad where he say he rode through K&A and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he say he was a kid in town, West
you
Philly
see-
and all
and you
that.
see he gave it. Shout out to him. He gave
Oh,
it up.
he's-
He took them kids on the shopping spree for the holidays, $1,000 a piece. He ain't gotta do that shit.
He,
Shout out to him, man.
he said on his off time, he literally would just drive through.
Yeah, and slide.
You know what I'm saying? Just drive through this, and drive through, and just you know what I'm saying?
Probably in something
Cause
regular.
he from Chicago, so
Yeah.
it's for him. It's like yo, I need to
Feel something.
just feel something every now and again. You know, what I'm
and know
saying?
it's
Like,
around me.
You'll get.
It's
get
like
lost
you don't
in-
want to. You don't
in
want.
shit.
That nigga ride with armed security too.
You don't want to work. No, you know what? He probably don't even have to.
He riding with some type of protection though.
He probably don't have to. But I'm gonna keep it G with you.
Just
Maybe
like,
somebody following him or something like that.
You don't want to work somewhere or live somewhere, because I don't know if you live in the city or not,
Right.
and not know what's around you.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel like you at a resort town. Like, you don't want to feel like you at Jamaica, you can't leave a resort.
Like you food.
Like, you work around here. Like, I'm missing out on food. I'm missing out on culture. Like, let me see what's out here.
going on,
That's
yeah.
the point of
Just somewhere
traveling
I
in
would
life,
be at.
period.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But not
Seeing how
necessarily to
people do
go
different
to the
shit.
hood, but like
Right.
see what's around. At least let me identify the hood.
Right.
Let me see, oh, you make a right, that's the hood. You make a left, that's not the hood. Like, let me figure that out.
Right.
I think that that's important, and I respect him for that. And I respect let's make some noise for Marcus Morris Sr., man. Key to the city, man. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to man. I'll toast my beer with you.
Twist it up, bang, bang, bang. There it is.
Well deserved. Somebody that's a real son of the city. Him and his brother. Like, I remember they in Motep run and all of that.
Yeah.
I remember when they went half on their mama house, and I was like, "That's the dopest shit in the world to go to the league with your twin."
They're the first
and
people I heard.
You
like,
go half on the jaw,
They're
like
the first
she
people I heard.
good.
Yeah.
She good. She don't got to call you for 6 months. We went half on the crib. I got her.
Yeah.
Like, I got her, bro. Like, that's so beautiful, yo.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the Morris twins and they family, because I was just saying earlier, like, the comedian boy Scooter. Scooter one of their best friends. Like, him being back in the city is heavy for Scooter. You know what I'm saying?
No facts.
So it's like the city too small not to be like happy for just motherfuckers
Each
being
other.
able to circulate and do that shit. Like, that shit is fly, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Youngin, man. He heavy out here.
One more question for
Go
you.
ahead, talk.
I got a question.
Y'all niggas is co-hosts. Talk, man.
I understand, but listen. So, Super Bowl picture. Who do you have? Like, who's your like when you see the Super Bowl? Who do you see in it?
All I see is Baltimore. I don't know nothing about the other side. I'm on some fuck the other side. I see the Ravens for some reason, yo. I feel like this one of them years for them. Like, when everything that can go wrong until it go right.
Do we know who won the Bills and the Bills won? So the Bills are
Buffalo won.
the Bills going to see the Chiefs, and C.J. Stroud is going to go head to head with Lamar Jackson.
Now,
That's-
Stroud,
Yo,
that little brand new rookie motherfucker,
yo,
and his receiving core,
they
yo.
to
No, I like Stroud a lot.
like he's special, and
But remember the Ray Lewis Ravens?
yes, heavy defense.
Bleed purple, believe.
Yeah,
Bro, it feel like that again right now, yo. And I could be wrong, but
the
we
only
making
thing-
predictions, so it's okay to be wrong.
the only thing that scares me about Baltimore is
Wake up, Cash. Bro, you breathe hard, so when you put your head down, it look crazy.
The only thing that's stopping Baltimore is their defense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
but Lamar Jackson is like indestructible on the offensive side.
but they got this. I forget the guy's name. And I should have had it on deck, but
You wasn't. We didn't do
we didn't know
production.
this. So, they have a guy on the Texans in the safety department.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, all I'm saying is, if he's able to do what he did last week and just be able to just roam the field and just spy the field and play all across the deep cover,
He's Dion.
Lamar Jackson he'll have to be a quarterback. And when you force Lamar Jackson to be a quarterback and sit back in that pocket, if you can make it uncomfortable for him in that pocket during that process, he'll never find comfortability, and that's where you'll get those turnovers that he is prone to have.
The only reason that I don't like going against Lamar Jackson is because he's actually big in moments.
No, he'll get out of
He's
there and
huge
he'll
in
move.
moments. He's like Shador. Well, Shador is like him, I should say. But
Yeah.
like them motherfuckers play football, bro. They don't care. I'm playing football. Remember when all the
That
Ball
safety
brothers?
is there for that.
Remember when
though.
all the Ball brothers was
That's
trying to get to
scary.
the NBA
That's
and they
a
used to
fumble.
ask them about the pressure and they used to be like, I'm playing basketball.
Right.
Like they them type motherfuckers. Like
Right.
you know how you like dogs because it's like they don't care who in front of them. Like
Yeah.
like you like a Ja Morant because you like, man, when he ever since he came in the league, he ain't care who was in front of him. He gonna
doesn't
try
care,
to dunk on your nut ass.
Confidence.
And he
It's
gonna
everything.
dance halfway through the dunk. Like, you know what I mean?
Confidence. Everything.
Like, it's something about seeing players, and mind you, can't take that away from the other quarterback. Like, what I saw out of that young man yesterday,
Right.
monster, bro. As a rookie, are you crazy? With a brand new coach, I like the whole regime situation over there.
Yeah, 360 flip.
It's
Or
so
180,
fire.
I'm sorry, not even 360.
Yeah, it's so
180.
fire. But what I'm saying is, it's the same shit that motherfuckers be giving to Mahomes. We gotta go moment for moment.
Yeah, Mahomes is a Mahoment. That's what he is.
Mahomes.
He's a Mahoment because this.
He
I
make
ain't
a
gonna
simple
lie.
moment fantabular.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Towards the end of the year, I was sitting there saying, "Yo, I think Mahomes is relying more on Andy Reid
Yeah.
than Andy Reid is relying on Mahomes." Even though, you know,
But that's never been a relationship, bro. He's
hasn't.
always relied on Andy, but Andy relies on him when he has to say fuck that.
yeah, I fuck you, Andy. I gotta
Like-
go out
like,
here and I
it's
gotta.
it's situational.
I'm about to go down. I'm about to throw this joint 30 yards before the knee hits the ground. So that way
Before
I can
this
get
nigga
to
hits
Rasheed
my
Rice type
knee.
shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Those dudes are definitely game changers. But I feel you. I feel you on the Baltimore Ravens.
Who you got? Yeah, you ain't say you.
I have my Niners in there, but my dark horse is the Lions.
So you
that's
got
scary.
Detroit versus the Niners.
No, in the NFC.
Yeah, so
I
who
got
you in the
Detroit.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. Super Bowl. I got.
You asked me about Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. I got. This is tough because the Bills played Kansas City. You really
Yo,
don't win.
Buffalo look good this
You
year.
really-
And you know
they
Buffalo
do.
used to get to the Super Bowl all the time and not win.
And it's crazy because both of them don't
Once
mind
again,
playing
shout out to Benny
in
the Butcher and
blizzards.
Griselda.
They'll play both of them have no problem playing in a blizzard.
Matter of fact,
Um,
shout out to the whole gang. I got an episode coming out real soon with Uptown Easy. He actually introduced me to the BSF and had me vibe with a few of them fellas.
Small light skin, Uptown Easy.
Yeah, chubby.
Yeah, shout out to bro. I know bro.
Yeah, you know he been in the mix for a while.
Yeah, I know him on some different shit. Like we met
No.
on a personal level when we was kids type
when you,
shit.
when you watch the episode, you gonna realize I didn't see him in every like I done been in the chick living room and he walked in and we both was
The fuck.
but it wasn't like that.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
that's because we both was gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody was situated for it to be whatever it was going to be. Like, he's somebody I really respect. He always kept a G with me.
On some rapper shit though, what y'all think about BG dissing Wayne and all that, and coming out rapping how he rapping right now?
You know
That's
what?
been on my mind.
You know what? I'm going to
Fuck
tell
it.
you something, and this is part of what I say about me having to watch the situations that follow the situations. He's had conversations with them niggas since then. He talked to Wayne the next day. Turk and him is still trying to figure it out, but Turk speaks on it on Beehive Radio all the time, every week, saying that he's willing to have a conversation, and there's just some confusion in there. I think that when you're BG and you come home from that time,
what's the beef?
the beef is whatever his perception or misconception was of their situation and how people played their part or whatever have you. But the thing is, you still kind of got to let him get that off for his audience when he first come home. Anyway, because when Wayne put out "Damn, I Miss My Dogs," that was looked at a certain way by a certain pocket of
That's
people.
my shit. I love that song.
But that was genuinely Wayne wanting to get his shit off.
Yeah,
That was looked at as a diss, and that wasn't a diss.
like all y'all left.
That was
me.
him getting his shit off. Like, bro, I wound up having to be the one that looked up to y'all. That wound up being the only one waving the flag.
Right.
Like, this shit is weird.
Yeah,
But niggas could have took it how they want. He didn't say, BG, you can't stop playing with your fucking nose. He ain't say that.
He didn't.
he could have too.
Them niggas been on dope since they was 12.
Yeah, But that's like a thing. down there,
Admittedly,
too.
yeah, it's
That's
where
like
they
what
from.
they do. Yeah.
just like kissing niggas. Anyway,
Mhm.
but like all of that shit is like what it is. So it's like at some point, if the question is how would I take that if I'm one of them and he did that, it's like after a nigga come home from jail, we all know niggas that did time. We know that any little thing they hear could make them tick a certain way. Like they not really in touch with all the reality, right? You gotta let him get it off. Just don't campaign about it. Like, don't make it a campaign, nigga. Do your shit. Because it's still entertainment.
So can Wayne go do
Rile
this?
the people up. Now we gonna wait 3 months before we tell them we cool again.
So y'all can
We
do
gonna
a-
let you get some shit
You
off.
think they gonna do a song again?
I think they gonna do a tour. I think that it's certain people that may or may not be on that tour. And I think that that's what all of them are volleying for right now.
On some G
I
shit,
think
right?
Wayne doesn't have to do it. I think
Yeah,
Turk is expendable. I think BG has more traction right now where it makes it where he would have been expendable, but he's not right now.
Yeah, kid, you just came home, so.
Me personally though, right? I think that like BG on some like immature shit. Like if you 50, about 50 years old now, you can't just.
Do you believe when niggas get
How long
locked
you
up,
been
they
broke?
get stuck at that age?
I was about to say,
Yeah,
how long?
I know they do.
So, yeah.
But
that's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
I know
public-
niggas that the city respect that, yeah.
Bro, you did
And
that
niggas
50.
give them credit for being booked. These niggas
Yo.
are still children.
Facts.
You down there at 50, he just went and bought a whole chain with a piece with a dead rat.
That's what they was
and
doing
a
when he was
casket
going
on
to
it.
jail.
And
He was
got
doing that
and he-
as a
and-
kid.
And he just flexed a brand new Benz.
Yeah, all that.
He's
He
still
also put out 2 projects since he been home.
bling bling.
For real? Damn.
Like,
That's crazy.
Collaborative projects, not solo.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, don't you think some of your fans or a good majority of your fans that grew up, like, from the time when you was popping, want to see, like, some type of growth within you
All right.
as
cool.
artists?
You talking about a chain though.
Now I'm talking about his whole thing. Like,
He don't like he's
you
stuck.
don't know nothing else, yeah.
He's stuck. But the twist is, do I get to get my shit off before I get back to the
His
top?
music sound good, though.
Do I get to get my shit off? The notebook that I had or whatever stuck in my head from when I was sitting still, right?
Right, yeah.
Before I get back to y'all business. Is that fair?
Right, yeah.
Because that's another way to look at it too, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this nigga got 10
Trying to
years
re-up.
worth
with
of
it.
yeah,
shit that he got.
and conversations he been having with people about his come out.
Yeah. Get
Like how
whatever.
you do a rollout.
Facts.
Right?
We been talking about this for years.
And it might be like, no, I'm gonna lock in with Boosie because Boosie was sending me bread the whole fucking time.
Right.
I'm gonna lock in with this nigga, but I got some shit that I want to put out, and I'm gonna do this. And they just made fun of me for doing this with my hair in the video. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a. Yeah, I like the
He
fact
still
he
ain't
came out to
moving,
control
like he
his
still ain't
image.
jugging right. Like Mike Youngin came home from 10 years, and was home for probably 7 months, and went right back for 5. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta let the nigga get his
Niggas
shit
be out of
off
touch.
so that he can get back in the vein. Because you also about to put him on a tour bus full of niggas he ain't had a conversation with.
Yeah.
Even if y'all take separate tour bus, y'all turn in a new edition. You remember what happened with that, right?
Yeah.
Niggas just start dropping off the tour.
I was about
Like,
to say, you gotta think about it like this. Like they have to. You going to tour? You're going on about 30 cities, right?
they going international, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking here
In
in the
general.
United States.
Okay.
General. They're gonna go in 30 cities minimum.
Minimum.
It's Wayne,
That's still 40 stops.
Dude, Wayne ain't gonna want to deal with the motherfuckers, bro. For fucking.
But
You think
this
he
the
gonna
twist.
be on
No,
that same tour bus?
this the
Even
twist.
just-
no,
even
Wayne
just-
is an anomaly. So what happens is Cash
gonna
Money,
show up wherever he
Cash
feel
Money
like
tour
showing up.
goes on, but Wayne's not at every show.
Yeah, Wayne gonna show where he want to show up.
Wayne won't be on every show because conveniently, Wayne will be obligated to other things.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it G. He not going to because part of their
Not
network,
going to Columbia, South Carolina.
even if they get the biggest arena in some of these towns, part of their network is the Chitlin circuit,
Right.
Fact.
which is cash down there for anybody but Wayne.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah. It's not enough.
2 Chainz and I'm gonna tell you every day, nigga, I can run that race 3 times a year. Just run laps around the Chitlin circuit and be good.
Yeah.
Fuck is that to Wayne? He can do a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, and don't make no money and still make more money the
make
next
more- I
year
might say,
than
yeah.
if he ran around on tour.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, it's always levels involved.
It's a whole nother.
So, like, the Wayne part is the outlier, but the part about whether he would be allowed to be involved and get paid equivalent, that's not an issue. The issue is if BG and Turk don't get along, or if Juvie say fuck me.
I heard Julie wasn't doing it.
He said he don't want to do it.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
on
That's why I
somebody-
didn't say get along with him. I said if he say fuck
He
it,
thought you on something.
you still don't get all the hot boys. Now, Manny, I think they can get Manny back at this point. But is Manny as important when the production is already done?
Very important.
He's a personality. He's an energy.
He don't really do nothing.
He winds up a DJ on the tour.
Yeah.
He comes out on stage for 2 songs.
You need Manny, bro.
I'm listening.
You can't go on.
Just the
You
visual.
can't. You can't go on no tour. You can't. Yeah, bro. You can't do no tour without no. What?
Fre-
What?
Fre- it
You
was
can't-
fresh.
What? You can't.
You know one of my favorite.
It was fresh.
You know one of my favorite.
You can't-
One of my
come
favorite
on,
Ti
bro.
moments. When Ti said, "I'm gonna show you how to rap over this nigga beat, nigga." When he got the main joint.
It's like
I said Tip ain't cool, yo.
It's like
He was the first nigga to have a single over a Manny Fresh beat after the breakup. And he said, "I'm gonna show you how to rap over that nigga." Yo,
that album.
where that beat down low or something like that.
crazy.
Yo, this nigga went nuts. The King album. Yo, he was acting crazy.
2007.
He did the Joe for the chicks with it. No, that was Jazzy Faye.
He did Jazzy Favors on that one.
No, it was heavy. Like that's
Let's get
crazy.
away. Hey,
Let's get away.
Let's get away. Yeah.
That was crazy. I think people forget how wild Tip was. Like, not in the streets. Like on record, he was crazy. He did
He had a
mixtapes
crazy run.
dedicated to Lil Flip.
He had a crazy run, bro.
He was on some Tupac shit.
He had a crazy run. Trap music,
He
King,
did, yeah.
Urban Legend. Like he like his first song was in, but he came back with, you know what I'm saying. Urban
But
Legend,
24s
trap
is
music and all that. I
crazy.
mean,
Yeah, 24s.
If you listen to the first verse
Yeah.
of 24s to this day,
Yeah.
I'm in the drop
Timeless.
top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner looking at me to see if my eyes open. But I've been drinking and I've been smoking and flying down 285. But I'm focused. 484 air says I race Porsches. White leather seats as fresh as Air Forces. The back still running and the track still jumping. Number 8 in NWA. Fuck the police, nigga. That's the fucking first 8 bars of the joint. He's saying the track playing number 9 WA straight out of Compton. It's fuck the police.
Yeah.
And then the ad lib is fuck the police, nigga.
And
Bro, that shit is hard.
Yeah, hard as shit.
when T.I., y'all might remember this, when T.I. dropped the King album, him and Wayne was like
Neck and neck.
as far as like
No.
King of the South type shit.
No.
Like,
I do you one
like,
better.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Tip went
And
to
then Wayne
jail,
said, fuck you. And
no,
just shot-
no, but this what fucked it up. When Tip went to jail, that was his Lil Wayne year.
Yeah.
He had 2 major movies coming out. The fucking BT Hip Hop Awards was in Atlanta, and it was going to be surrounded by him. He was going to be the main focus of that shit. Everything was lining up for him to have a Hove/Wayne year, moment, whatever. Just as superstardom, as being top of the chain, as being Snoop Dogg or this shit or whatever the fuck for a couple years maybe, right? He went to jail that day of the awards. I think people don't realize they had to push the Takers movie back because he couldn't do no promo. And then when he came home, they got caught in Hollywood with an E-pill in the car and he went back to jail.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
shit.
I don't think people
he
realize
did,
that, bro.
he did.
Like, Snoop had Murder Was the Case when he was on trial and all of that shit. Yo, Tip shit dragged out, bro, to the point that he had to let Ross have Meek.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what, yeah.
He had to get Meek up. Like, bro,
Yup,
I'm
that's right when he had to,
they
yeah.
made it sound cute, but I heard the interviews and he was like, I couldn't do nothing. I was dealing with too much. I had to let him go be great. He's a talent type of shit. Like, bro, he went through fucking back to back when he was supposed to be Wayne. Not saying the way Wayne was Wayne,
could've
but I'm
showed-
saying
he
when
could've
you
showed
the
Meek
focal
and said,
point and the
yeah.
South is running shit and you the Atlanta bully at 5'4". I'm keeping it G. People don't realize that he got booked the day of the BT Hip Hop Awards. He was supposed to be the fucking damn near the host of that shit.
For sure.
Everything was.
He was
set
going
up,
Jermaine Dupri that night. He was P Diddy. He was P Diddy of the South. I'm telling you, bro. This one all Puff award show performances
ATL
used to
just
be
dropped.
elaborate.
All them
He
joints
was
just
Puff
dropped.
that night, bro. They had to change the whole show.
That's when Lauren London was
crazy.
at her peak.
She was never better than she was with Nip, man. Let's keep it G.
Nah, when she was Nunu and I was my age.
Nunu was cute.
She was everything.
Nunu was cute,
I
but
yeah,
but
she was
Lauren
everything.
Lauren was like, these bitches was making other bitches they goals, and it's like, why not be a Lauren London?
Nah, I totally.
You understand what I'm saying? And mind you, Lauren
Totally feel that.
was with Wayne before Nip. But that's a whole nother life, whole nother mentality, and that was more clearly her speed at that point in her life, right?
Facts.
So like, why be Nunu when you could be Lauren? Like,
Nunu became Lauren. So
Yeah.
when I was a pup,
can't admire the butterfly and forget the caterpillar.
you feel what I'm saying? Like we knew when we seen Nunu, we knew Nunu was gonna be special 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's certain women that you
But
look
do
at, you
you
like,
know-
yo, she gonna be special for a long time.
Have you ever realized her character?
Christina Milian. Come on, man.
Have you ever realized her
The first
character
time I
as
seen her.
Nunu is relatable to any nigga from the hood? Every nigga know a chick that was from the county or something.
Yeah.
They used to play in the hood and play the part. And you might be the only one that knew because you drove her home.
Yeah.
You know folk where she at. You know what I'm saying? You bumped into her at a house joint or something.
Yeah.
Like, we all know a Nunu. That's like, no, she really be with the hood bitches, but I'm gonna have to save her life one day. Like,
She take that ride up Eastern Road in a Honda.
oh, you grew up with them.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yo, I'll be in the city. I'll be like,
You know, I went to Upper Dublin Prime.
this where y'all be holding
You hear
that.
me?
Oh, all right, I get it.
You know, I went to Upper Dublin Prime.
Yeah. Oh, Upper Dublin was a good drum.
I ain't wife nothing in that one county.
Upper Dublin was a good drum.
Bro,
We had some good drums.
I had the
out
most
there, yo.
spoiled
We had
black
some-
girls.
Yeah.
They all had cars, knew how to cook.
Bro,
Bro, that shit was crazy when you a young nigga.
Yeah.
They being bred for that shit.
Independent housewives.
They
bro.
dad fitting to retire at 50,
Yup.
and they mom bad. And you like, how you get hurt? You like, this nigga just decided he didn't want a swimming pool, but if you want to get one, dig a hole.
They just
Like, these motherfuckers got, bro.
Dig a hole.
My girl that went to Upper Dublin that I went on a prom with, her dad,
he on that side of town. That's different.
Fort Washington, her dad had a love for
Different.
Acura and Polo. He had every Polo leather, every Polo down. He wanted Versace. He wanted, you know what I mean? Polo was his shit.
He had the
But he
TL
used to have all the pieces because it's all relative to him. He just pays for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he bought, like, it was back when the Acura RL was out. People had the
yeah.
TL and
It
he
was
had the
square,
RL.
the square back.
the big joint,
Yeah.
the big body joint. And it was like, why you don't get a Benz? I like Acuras. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, he retired, bro. This motherfucker retired at like 52. And when I met him in his 60s, he was jogging 5 miles a day, rain, sleet, hell, snow. I'm like, you are wearing your wife out.
Yo.
You still
gotta
jogging.
catch
He's
up.
jogging
They gotta
in the
keep up.
snow for 5 miles in his 60s.
Yo.
And then come home,
up.
take a shower, hop in an Acura, and run to the store real quick with his all-wheel drive or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
he prideful.
bro,
Other
just
niggas don't
chilling,
give a fuck.
bro.
They let their wives get hit.
and that's like, yo, that was life. Like, I don't think, speaking of Martin Luther King, I don't think black men used to be able to just
No, you was not surviving.
in a
that.
cul-de-sac amongst them folks.
Yeah, you was. No. It's a beautiful thing.
I've been blessed though. Since we MLK, shout out somebody, a black man that was an influence in your personal life.
Oh man,
Whether privately or a public figure. somebody.
always my uncle, man. Shout out to Rod Dion.
Shout out to Rod Dion.
You know what I mean? Follow
like
him on a
that.
Grammy, an actor.
Oh,
Yeah,
you lit out here.
Yeah, he been around for.
You gotta
some
tap me
years.
in with him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
definitely
crazy.
a move.
I like that.
He got a couple projects that's on Tubi and you know what I mean, like Prime and all that type stuff. So you go check him out. But yeah, shout out to him. He always been a positive male figure for me. Like my pop was alive from the time I was like a kid to like 16, but he wasn't really hands on. Like Uncle's hands on. That's his little brother. So
But Unc saw the void and filled it.
yeah, always like you know what I mean. Nigga used to.
Love that.
I remember one of my first jobs I ever got was because this nigga made me stay in the crib until I got a job.
Oh shit.
Like, you can't go outside until you get a job. And then you can go outside.
How that makes sense? How you run around the streets without no money in your pocket?
Yeah, so.
Right.
And I had all types of shit on
You just
consignment
made me think of a homie
at the
that said
time.
that to me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't go outside. What do you mean? I got a job like 3 days later. No bullshit. Then I started doing what I was doing at work. You know what I'm saying? And back and forth. I mean, like shit like that. But yeah, Uncle always, shout out to Rod Dion. That's my big homie. My uncle, father figure, all that type shit. I love that
like
dude.
that, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that.
Strongest, ain't one of the strongest men I knew because I know ever in his life because I see him go through the most shit. And he's still standing, still pushing forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rest in peace, my little brother. He lost his son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
2020. He was 23. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that. That was a great answer. And you know what you remind me of? Chico Bean, right? The comedian. He always said he was raised his uncles was around. And his dad wasn't. His dad died when he was young. But when he used to get in trouble, his uncle used to make him memorize rap songs while they was out in the streets doing their thing. And if he didn't memorize the song by the time they got back, and we talking about like Daz effects and all type of shit.
yeah, classic shit.
Then he would get in trouble and he would have other consequences or more chores or whatever have you, right?
Yeah.
So when you see him meet a Busta Rhymes and do the Busta verse with Busta and all of that comes from his uncles working that muscle. Just like some fathers say, I don't beat my son, I make him do push-ups. He working that muscle. You know what I mean? Now he tired, now he wore out, now he don't want to do that no more. Like you still, but you exercising something different than just saying stay in your room or whooping his ass and beating him up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that your uncle
Challenge.
Your uncle falls under that umbrella. I like
Dog,
that.
they had me
like
rapping
that.
Mama Said Knock You Out at 3 years old, bro.
I like that.
Word
You
for
see what
word.
I'm saying?
That's a good dream.
No, like that's
I don't mean to give up my age a little bit.
But what's negative about that?
No, nothing at all.
You see what I'm saying?
That shit made me rapper, but like, bro, being around him, the culture. I seen the culture around him. You know what I'm saying?
When I was growing up, in most houses that you went to, there was somebody that was a hip hop, older, younger gentleman that lived in the basement or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Had the basement, had the speakers down there, the TV down, might be smoking down there, whatever have you. I was young. I always was going to the basement.
Right. That's
You know
where
what
it's
I'm saying?
popping at in the
Like,
basement.
Yeah.
And I know the songs already. Like when the house was run house, I was the kid rocking shells. Like I was, man, don't play about like what you mean. I don't know what it mean. And I might mispronounce some joints because I didn't know those was words.
Yeah.
But like I know this shit. It's my shit.
I know what I know.
Y'all ain't putting me on yet. Play something I don't know.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
this shit.
Coming down there challenging niggas and all that.
No, like real shit. Like I had a cousin and I talk about Rasheen all the time, and I met a lot of people doing shout out to Frankie Storm that write for Rihanna. He wrote one of Rihanna's biggest records. And
Speaking of Rihanna, did y'all see that picture of her?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Back to my story. When I was young, this nigga had when Reeboks was the shit, he had 2 pair of every pair of Reeboks under his bed. If it was the cream and navy revenge, he had 2 pair of them low top.
Right.
He had the mids and he had the high tops. If it was whatever it was, right? He was drunk. And it was times where like he used to have the party speakers in his bedroom. Back in them days when niggas used to have them in their room and shit. So he had all the music. And I used to just be in there borrowing tapes. I'm going to take these 3. I'm a high-speed double when I get home. And my dad going to bring them down in the morning when he on his way to the barbershop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
So, like, he used to let me take shit.
2 decks, nigga.
But, like, when I say I used to be hip to shit, it's because, like, he had everything. So, I seen Jazzmatazz. I didn't know who Guru was. But I'm like, they love this shit. This must be something. I need this tape. So now I know who Guru is. I know who Primo is. I know all of that. You know what I mean? Through him. When nobody in my class gives a fuck about none of this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Early in
But
the game.
like he always was on it. Even I told Shelly Shell, I'm like, my cousin was on Urban Expressions. That's my Urban Expressions moment. Cause she want people to send her their moments. Send them to her if y'all got one. But I'm like, I remember one of my cousins turned on the TV, like, look, that's Rasheen. You see what I'm saying? He's standing behind the youngsters. He ain't rapping. He just there. He got more money than them niggas back then. They was teenagers, but they was the rappers. You know how it was.
Yeah.
But I remember getting kicked out of his room when it was time to count the money. I remember was kicked out of his room when they was doing the dice games. Like, I remember that. But when y'all let me in that motherfucker, I'm under the bed like, what sneaks is these? I'm on the countertop like, what tape is this? If it had an interesting cover, I wanted to borrow it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I'm like, high
Facts.
speed dub 3 of these.
Facts.
I'm be up all night.
Real
Because my
quick.
dad leaves 6 in the morning to go back down west. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
have
the
him like
deacon
buy his
early.
keys in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
yo, these go to
Facts.
Rasheen.
Right.
Facts.
Cause I ain't want him not to let me hold nothing no more. And mind you, I could have probably had a week or two with him, but I was on some nope. You ain't gonna tell me no.
Right.
But like I was a kid rocking shells, bro. I was a problem.
Yeah, me too.
That was a
That's good
problem.
job.
Who you got?
What you mean?
You said yours.
Yeah, said it.
All right, so it's my
49ers
turn.
and Billmore.
It's my turn. One thing about what you said earlier, like it's a street sign in front of us. That street sign is my dad was honored with it, but it's based on my grandfather's legacy.
Right.
And I tell people all the time that my grandfather was like Martin Luther King to me because he did any and everything for his people in his circumference that he could affect with very little resources and education. My grandfather didn't finish the 4th grade, grew up in the South. By the time you halfway through the 4th, you working in the field. Damn. You can count a little bit, read a little bit. We in the field. We got a farm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Moved to Philly. Came here when my grandma was pregnant with my father. My father's the oldest. You see what I'm saying? But he started a barbershop based on going to somebody else's barbershop and lying. He said, yeah, I could cut. They gave him a chair. He charged everybody half price, so he figured it out. And then he taught the whole house how to cut. Everybody in there had to know how to shave a balloon with a straight razor without popping it. My grandma, my aunt, all of them. When you're tall enough to see over the chair and you a male, you cutting. They went from dragging groceries from the grocery store in their wagon to cutting hair. You see what I'm saying? But my grandfather also fed people's kids in the back of that barbershop. He knew they was malnourished, wasn't getting what they need. Cooked can of soup. You know what I mean? Tell them sit in the back, come out, get a haircut. They ain't paying for that haircut. You know what I mean? But that's between them.
Facts.
Somebody going away to school, he dropped something up. We ain't found out about most of the shit he did till he died. Everybody started giving testimonies and sending shit, and you like, damn. But like, I gotta give it to them. Also, in real time, I want to shout out Robert J. Moore. He has a play called Are You Marriage Material? But I went to the play, right?
Right.
Dope brother, carries himself well, got a little Maserati truck and all that, amongst his other little
Yeah,
cars,
doing this thing.
But when I went to the show, he said his father was there. And this 80-something-year-old white man walked down the aisle and hopped on the stage, like, vibrantly. Like, he looked like Joe Biden, brother. He had a suit on and all of that. He said, yeah, my dad is president of a university in a whole nother country. I forget what country it was, but he flew in town for the day for the play. That was his adopted father. It's a black man I'm talking about, right? Never would have knew it. And he gave all praise to his dad. And his dad told him, you know, I ain't did nothing that he ain't did for himself. You know, he gave it back. And it was beautiful. But Robert J. Moore is somebody, him and Shelly Shell, people that I met last year that I didn't have a bond with. And I wanted a relationship with Shelly, and we got it because I think she's dope. You know what I mean?
Right.
Robert J. Moore was a byproduct of that because they folks and a lot of my folks is they folks.
Right.
But I spent Friendsgiving at Robert J. Moore house out Delaware. He cooked the whole Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving and had mad dope energy in the building. And I just respect how he moves. I love the play. Are You Marriage Material will be in Atlanta very soon, and the tour is starting very soon. There's a lot of dope energy in it. It's a great play, but he's just somebody that I see that's like, as soon as he saw me, he got excited about what I could be.
Right.
When I walk into his play, he like, yo, that ain't Sammy. Yo, Sammy in here. Like, yo, it's the whole red carpet. He shut it down for me, and it's like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And it's just beautiful to see black men that's not making excuses and saying, yo, these young brothers ain't listening. What I'm gonna say to them? They don't give a fuck. And none of
Make them
that.
listen.
Open your arms. Do some fly shit.
Yeah.
Make us be, and you'll see these people I'm talking about on the platform soon.
Yeah.
But just somebody recently that I ran into that I really appreciate the energy that he's putting out there.
Into the universe, yeah.
And I dig where he come from. Because like he said, before that white man, they was eating whatever or nothing. You know what I mean?
No, that's
And that man changed his life. But he flew from another country for the evening to watch that man ever play on Broad Street. And I thought that was so fire. And I loved it. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine.
It's like we got to stop acting like our allies is, man. You want to keep saying the motherfuckers that look like you ain't on your side, but then you keep denying the motherfuckers that's running the place for you. And the people that look like you that's running the
How
place for you.
expensive his time is. You just got there in the same
Bro.
day and all that. That's crazy.
Bro,
No,
crazy.
that's facts.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
That's facts.
Like, I seen amazing things, so I know it's possible. I know it's possible for y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, I be on Cash head because he's talented, he's smart, and he's willing to sacrifice to do shit. Those things are valuable. Those things are very valuable. Even if he's misdirected, that's a nudge. Because we all get off track.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You might be going through something with your little, you know what I mean, that you ain't think was your, you know what I mean, till she started putting you through the, you know what I mean. And I might got to tell you, like, nigga, your eyes look different this week. Tell me something or get back to the real shit.
He said,
Yo, it happens. That's-
Am I tripping though?
You ain't tripping. It can happen.
It happens. It happens.
It's quiet. It's crazy out here sometimes.
But one thing I don't want y'all to think, I don't know everything. Teach me some shit. I'm with it, right?
No, face.
But when I tell y'all value, show me that it's better than what I told you.
right.
Because
facts.
I'm only telling you what you could deal with in real time. I'm not telling you the whole picture.
Right. Right.
I can't tell you to get the whole feature, even though I might think you deserve a whole feature.
Right.
No, facts.
That's unrealistic right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Not telling you deserve that. As my brother, that's not a problem.
Right.
But hyping you in that direction does nothing good for you to get there.
Facts.
Right.
I agree with that too.
Did that make
That
sense?
too. Yeah, I agree with that too.
I get it. You gotta be realistic.
We ain't go through half our fucking topics. We already been on for 2 hours. We gonna get out of here, but I want y'all to shout out everything that's going on with y'all, how people can keep up with y'all. And we gonna start with Kravitz this time because we started with you last time. So
Oh, all right, bet.
I ain't that drunk yet. I still remember.
Well,
This guy crazy.
I'm honest,
it
man.
makes sense. Ain't get there yet.
No, sometimes I be like, where we start? I'm good right now. Let's go.
January 29th.
Very soon.
I'm dropping actually my first actual like full album for it's called No Regrets. It's a dope situation. It's got a lot of things in the vault, like Sammy said, like some stuff that I was working on that
Vibes, yo.
yeah, I was able to tap back into some things and it came out very well. So
I like that. I like that for you, bro.
yeah. So I'm giving that out. I'm really just focused on that. Like, stay solid. The videos are right now on YouTube.
What can they pay you for?
What can they pay me for?
Yeah, if they need somebody to do X, what is X?
I mean, at this point, at this current point right now, it's nothing that I'm looking for anybody right now.
So you're not hosting no more. You're not
No.
promoting no more. You're not doing no more tours.
Not right now.
What's her name, yo?
It's nobody's name. It's I'm telling you, it's a me thing. I'm telling you, it's me.
All right, I'm just making
Yeah,
sure you
same.
cover everything because you usually got a whole bunch of shit
I do. No. So
that you can get paid for directly.
yeah, we waiting on that. The number
So
is
we
where it's at.
focusing on the
Yeah.
on the moves.
The number. Then all right, I'll put it like this: the number is where it's at right now, and I don't like it. So it's things that I need to do in order for me to actually come outside again, like I was
I like
at
it.
a different capacity.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do some things so that way I can earn what it is that I feel as though I'm worth.
I heard that. Work on your leverage.
that's
Marathoning.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it, but you gotta tell me that.
No, thanks.
You gotta tell me that. That's just for me.
February, I will be in Indianapolis for All-Star Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna be visiting my mom out there as well. She moved out there like 5 years ago, so I ain't been out there yet. So this will be my
That's
first time being
fire.
out there this year. And I'm gonna be out there for All-Star Weekend, so I'm gonna be performing, doing some promo for the album as well.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so it's gonna
I
be a
like
good
that.
situation.
South by Southwest?
Nah, not this year.
Okay.
Not this year. The way I want to do it, we'll talk about it next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's for to be honest, I might be in a sense like to other people like a vet, like I've been here before, but in my brain like I'm a born again rookie.
We're gonna work on your balance. Cash.
What we got? We got a net worth project out right now. Expect a Pop My Shit video as soon as possible. Maybe for 2 other singles after that. January 20th, we in New York City, you know what I'm saying, 3rd Street. Got a battle with Quan the Rebel. It's an on beat battle for K Shark TV Promotions.
You can battle on beat?
Yeah, man, I freestyle, rap. I got songs like I could battle on beat. That shit is no different. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, watch.
Don't
The
you?
last time I had a battle on beat, I had a battle on Verbal Warzone, but I messed up though because I only had 4 days prep. Like I jumped on the card. Somebody gave me the opportunity. I'm like, fuck it, it's Verbal Warzone. I might as well.
I'm about to go into battle rap management. Anyway, go ahead.
But that was like a year and a half ago.
I heard you.
But anyway, like, then the 27th, I'm on Gates of the Garden versus Ready Rock. You know,
Shout out Gates.
they about to do. They got the card coming up with
Open the gates.
They
Open
got
the gates, yeah, when they gates of the garden.
they got Reed. I think they got Reed on there.
Shout out Reed
Always.
and get to the garden.
But yeah, in the battle I'm doing with K Shark, they got Bill on the headline.
Shout out Bill Collector.
Shout out Bill.
The county.
Yo, and Kravitz is gonna get me
Fumigate 5.
Rosenberg.
Yeah,
They got Rosenberg Raw versus Bandit Montana, Enos
be there?
versus O Solo,
Oh, yeah, I'm
Kid
gonna
Slade
be there.
versus 4/5 Focus,
I'm going with him.
I'm gonna
So
be there.
Dre Dennis versus Tied Up, Bangs versus Holly on Demand.
that's when we gonna make it happen.
And that joint.
Dang,
That's
So-
when we gonna make it happen.
perfect.
That's when we gonna make it
That's
happen.
exactly what
We gonna get
make it happen.
Frozenberg for y'all, even if we got Zoom in. But
We'll make it happen. We'll make
That's
it
how-
I'll go to Norristown though. Ain't about shit.
And then I got freestyles for y'all too. I just feel like rapping right now, so just expect random
Rap
freestyles
right now.
from hot beats. Like,
Man, son,
Rap
now.
right
Right
now.
now?
Rap right now.
I told him make that ass clap like the Nina do. After I crack it, it's a rap. I can't be seen with you. I call up O for the bull, say I need a few. He throw me pressure on the arm, yeah, that's feasible. Okay, I hustle from the ground up, bag a bow on all ace, pay the shooters in advance. I'm insured on all stakes. Cold word, water plug, they wet your block on broad day. My connections put you on the screen like Apple CarPlay. All I know is hustle, smoke my gas, and mind my fucking business. In the game, making all these plays, and I don't run them scrimmage. Battle rap niggas shook, acting tough but really timid. I'm the one these niggas scared to fight like Jerron Ennis. Knock you out your boots, I'm in the kitchen serving soup. And I'm never not working with the gas out the crew. I am never not high, you niggas be smoking poop. I'm on powder, sugar, flour. My white bitch just had a toot. I told her make that ass clap. Pound it like a hashtag. I'm smoking her like Hashburger. Made me burgers after that. I am not one of these thick ass fairy tale ass rap bags. Get your whole body covered like you wore a hazmat. You know what I mean? That's just
Hazmat, that's covered.
I like the boots. The boots build up and the boots line was my highlight of that.
yeah, that's
your
cool.
whole body.
The boots joint was crazy.
I like
Me and
that.
her, I like the Ryan and his boot. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You flipped that.
If it doesn't cover the whole body.
It's not a hazmat. You stupid. Yo. All right. So we good? Y'all good? They got y'all socials and all that?
Y'all
Who's
already know.
Kravitz, man?
CCASH, man. NNW, Gas Gang, you already know.
That part, Font Productions and all that fly shit, man. Get with me, man. We out of here. We see y'all next week. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't already do so. Make sure y'all share. And we be wherever, man. I got some fly shit coming up the next couple weeks, and these numbers have been decent, so thank y'all. We out, man.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammy, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together.
It's always live. It's always live.
Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up. Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up. Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up.
That's a good job.